And we are live. Welcome to the Whatever Dating Talk podcast, coming to you live from Isla Vista, Santa Barbara County, California. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific. I'm your host, Brian Atlas. I'm joined by my co-host today, Kiki. She's a bit shy. Sorry we were a bit late, guys. I'll get into why in just a bit. We had some kind of major complications before the show started. But a few quick announcements before the show begins. This channel is viewer supported, so please consider sending a super chat throughout the show. I will read super chats $10 and up. All super chats will be displayed in stream overlay. We've got channel memberships, Patreon, merch. All links are in the description. To become a channel member, hit that join button below. You can. We have 6 different tiers of support, a ton of perks. And Eric, if you head on over to the next tab. So, oh, that's weird. Can you scroll down, all the way down? Yeah. So these are all our emotes for membership. Oh, okay, that works too. So we're 7 members away from unlocking our 15th emoji. So if we, member goal for tonight, 7. And we're also streaming to Twitch right now, guys. Twitch.tv/whatever. Drop us a follow. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can sub to us totally free with a Twitch Prime sub. And lastly, if you want to be on the show or help the show, DM at whatever on Instagram. Looking for chat mods, people can do timestamps, making clips, studio hand, etc. So anyways, we're going to have the guests introduce themselves. So please tell us your name, age, occupation, and or school major. Go ahead.
I'm 23. I'm a model and influencer.
Name?
Natalie.
Natalie,
Flower.
okay.
Hi, I'm Paisley. I'm 22 and I work at a marketing agency.
Anna Eve, 21, UCSB 4th year, bio major, currently a pharmacy tech.
My name is Paula. I'm 29. I own 2 businesses, one salsa business, Sabor de Palita Salsas in Santa Barbara, and I also do microblading.
She's got the salsa, folks. Okay.
Hey guys, my name is Jason. I'm 32 and I'm a business owner.
My name is Michael Trillsteen, aka the Top Jew. I am a comedian, dancer. I have 2 perfect 10 girlfriends. I have a podcast called the Jewish Jesus Podcast. I'm the Jew, Connor's Jesus, and I'm here to free Joe Exotic.
By the way, we do have some super chats from Michael Trillstein.
Oh, really? Who's that guy?
For the show.
Really?
Hashtag. Oh, Eric, can you?
That was generous
in the
of him.
Sources. You need to.
Wait, to be clear, you're saying the guy.
Hold on,
Okay,
Eric. In the sources, unhide StreamYard, please. Okay. Sorry, guys. We had such a fuck up before the show. All right. So Michael Trillstein.
Wait, the guy that's here super chatting?
Yeah.
What a weirdo.
How did that happen?
Dork.
But hashtag free Joe
loser.
Exotic. Dude, thank you for the big $100 super chat.
Can we
man.
talk
I really
about freeing
appreciate
Joe
it.
Exotic?
Well, what have you talked to him on the phone? What's the
I've
status?
emailed with him and I've talked with his team personally. We talk. We've become best friends overnight, besties for the resties. He's improperly imprisoned. So if you guys could hashtag free Joe Exotic on Instagram and support the Tiger King, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, and isn't Andrew Tate on?
Yes,
he's on the case also.
He is. So we have the Top G and the Top Jew. The Top G started this mission, but the Top Jew will finish it.
Okay. Wow. Well, there you go. It's in the works, guys. And then we got Michael Trillstein here with the $10 super chat.
I mean, this guy.
Subsequent what? Wow, you're very
variety of subjects here.
You're very passionate about freeing Joe Exotic.
That's right. I am.
Yeah, wow.
That's my homie.
Okay, thank you, man. And then again, Michael Trillstein with the $10 super chat. Make California great again.
I don't know what I mean by that. Red wave.
Yeah, Michael Trillstein is from Florida, so this is new.
I'm from New York.
Oh, New York. Well, you're in Florida now,
yes,
right? You live there now, but you're from New York. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, California Stan, as some people call it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got Michael Trillstein, W. Zach.
Well,
I think that's for Zach Frisbee, our fucking legendary mod. We see you in the chat,
I wanted
dude.
to give him a
Thank you.
W, bro.
Hey, thank you, Zach, for helping out every week. You've been really helpful, man.
Yep.
Super appreciate it. So, okay, let's really quickly talk about kind of what happened before the show. Bro, okay, so first off, I just want to apologize to you guys because this is probably the latest we've ever started the show. We normally go live around 7:10, 7:15, just because we're typically running a little bit late. But we had 2 girls booked. Actually, Eric, if you switch over really quick to the window tab. So we had 2 girls booked to come. And
Oh boy.
so this is the messages. So I'd sent her like all the show information, the address, all that stuff. She confirmed. She said, okay, perfect, thank you. I'll see you both soon. 4:44. She says, hey, something might have come up, but I'm not 100% sure, but I'll let you know ASAP. And by the way, so we have the people meet at 6 p.m. So, I mean, she basically canceled an hour beforehand. Leave it up for just a sec, Eric. And then she says, I'm sorry, I don't think we were going to be able to make it. So she flakes, and then I'm talking to her a bit. I'm like, hey, you know, it's kind of last minute. Do you think you can still make it? So she comes back, and she says, yeah, but let me bring a different girl. So she brings a different girl, and then they come in, and they're like, Trillsteen, explain to the people what the deal was with them. They were just,
I met them outside. I met everybody outside. Everybody was very friendly and nice. And they were cool. They were clearly a little, they had their guard up a little bit. And when we got up here, just all of a sudden, when they saw the sign release, they seemed to get a little, oh no, what if I say something and then it can't be taken down afterwards? So as she's signing the thing, one of the girls says to Brian, hey, so just to be clear, like, if I don't want this to go online, like, what happens? And Brian's like, we're live on YouTube. I can't remove it. Oh, I don't know. I don't think we're going to do it. And then, of course, Brian proceeded to very fairly say, well, then why did you come here? Well, I wanted to feel it out. Feel it out? You mean feel out a professional podcast? We've invested money. There's people here. Well, I just wasn't sure. And I was trying to be nice, right? So I was like, oh, I understand. She has nerves. It's all good. And Brian was a gentleman. He was like, well, why don't you tell me your concerns? It's just like, I don't want people to, like, talk about me. I was like, okay. Here's my question, miss. So you say you came here to feel it out. And she's like, yeah. I'm like, well, then why did you come? To feel it out. Well, then aren't you sort of taking advantage of Brian? And then she was like, oh my God, we're leaving. So me pointing out the truth got her very upset, and she Frank Castled herself. Is that a good summary?
Yeah, pretty much. It was just really weird. So we have everyone sign appearance releases. It's incredibly standard for any sort of video production that you have someone sign a release. We have a very basic talent release that we just pull from the internet. There's no dark nefarious intentions with it. We're not gonna misrepresent people. It's just, we need it just for you to appear on the show. And they start asking questions, and we've had probably over 100, 200 guests, both men and women, on the show, and we've never had any issues with the releases. But they signed the releases, but then they just, I don't know, it's they already flaked, and then they kind of made this whole thing, but oh no, we'll come on, and then just wasted our time coming into the studio. We're running a professional thing. We're trying to stay.
They came in, they looked at the cameras, looked at the way it looked, scoping it out. And
I had booked this girl a week in advance, so she had plenty of time to check out the Instagram, check out the YouTube channel. They could have. So it's just it's one thing to cancel, but to come in studio,
it's fucked up.
And then it was a waste of time. Anyways, so but yeah, guys,
I tried to get more girls before the show.
Yeah, by the way, we sent Michael Trillstein out on a mission to the streets.
Yes, I went to the streets
with Anna.
With Anna. Anna, you were with me, and it's raining, it's dark,
yeah, it's raining.
Not the best conditions. Hey, you want to come on a podcast in 10 minutes? But technically, I did come back with a beautiful woman named Natalie. Now, did I get her from the streets? The answer is no. She was already on her way. But technically, I came back with a woman, so Anna, I think we deserve a high five for that. Yep.
Word. Anyways, so yeah, guys, it was super frustrating. I mean, and I guess I want to just say to the guys who are watching, this is kind of what you guys are dealing with in the dating meta in 2022. I'm getting flaked on in this sort of context. Guys, you guys are gonna get flaked on. It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It is what it is. People don't respect your time.
Women don't respect your time. I mean, let's just keep it a stack, bro. I was talking about this with Anna outside. I was explaining, as a guy, we're so used to women flaking on us. It happens,
it's true.
Maybe over 50% of the time.
I've never had a guy flake a guy who's booked to be on the show, flake on the show?
No,
You never had a guy flake?
I left my apartment in Florida at 3:30 a.m. this morning to be on this show because if I give my word, I follow through on it. And it's beyond me that someone would come this far who literally lives in this town and wouldn't do the show, wasting your time. It's extremely disrespectful.
And also, Jason, he came from Vegas.
Shut up,
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah, we have 2 out of like people who traveled to be here. So like, not only is it disrespectful to me and to like the viewers, keeping them waiting into the show. It's kind of like, imagine if like other girls flaked, and then we just fucking didn't have a show, and you guys traveled all this fucking way, and we just like, you guys went out on the street too to try to get replacements, and just like, it's just super rude. Like it's just
I have funny
uncalled
stories
for.
about that if it's interesting later.
Anyways, I don't want to get too negative because I don't want to make it too negative.
We have
before
beautiful women here, and we're really happy to have you.
Word. Okay. So
Perfect
I'm trying
tense.
to think where I'm going with this, but let me grab the soup chat and then we'll go.
Oh my God.
We got Jay. Thank you for the $10 soup chat. I would treat these 3 FOs like a bowling ball. Put in all 3. Jesus Christ.
Say it.
No, just Eric. Is this not always on top? What? Okay. I would put in all 3 holes and throw them to the gutter. Okay.
Facts.
Damn, they haven't even started talking yet.
No, he's talking about the ones
Oh,
that
okay,
flake.
the ones that flake.
The
Yeah.
flakes, dude. Yeah.
They don't even deserve it, bro. I would put it in more worthy holes personally.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
What's wrong with that? Was that a problem? No. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go around the table once more. Actually, can I have you just put the salsa off the table just so people aren't distracted?
No more salsa.
You know, I don't want people the viewers. You know, it's very delicious looking
Yes.
salsa.
They're gonna get hungry.
I don't
Correct.
want them to get hungry during the show. You
Yeah.
know.
The
So-
problem is you put it away, so we just lost our entire Latino audience.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. The views expressed by Michael Trillsteen do not necessarily reflect.
We just
those.
lost all of Venezuela because the salsa's gone.
Michael Trillsteen is his own.
I'm a comedian, people.
Agent.
Let me make some jokes, okay?
Anyways, okay, so we're gonna go around the table once more. So, oh yeah, everyone's Instagrams are in the description. Just want to say that. Show them some love. Give everybody follow. Sugar daddies, you know what to do. Okay, current. Oh, really quick, just on you. So, you said you're a influencer. What do you do?
Yeah, like influencer, cannabis, sponsor, like I don't know.
Do you do OnlyFans?
Yes.
Okay, rock and roll. Her
Well, how
OnlyFans
come-
is probably somewhere linked
I love
in.
you, flowers.
I said earlier, who else has OnlyFans, and you didn't respond.
We weren't live.
Oh, I see. She wanted to save it for the live viewers. Well, she's a woman of the people.
Boom. So,
Yeah.
okay, current relationship status, longest relationship, and are you on any dating apps? And that includes seeking arrangements. Go ahead.
I am currently in a relationship for 7 years,
Oh,
and
congrats.
I am not on any dating sites.
No dating apps?
No.
Okay.
Have you ever been on the dating app?
No.
Is this
7
your-
years? Wow.
Is that your longest one? 7
Yeah.
years? Cool.
Longest.
Nice.
Congrats. That's
Yeah, it's
impressive.
beautiful.
Wait, how old are you again?
23.
23. Okay.
Oh my
That's
God.
what I
High
was
school
like.
sweetheart?
Yeah.
High school sweethearts.
High school.
Wow.
Were you the prom queen?
I was nominated.
Okay.
Ah, she was
Well, you
nominated.
should have won.
Oh my God.
What? That was a compliment.
No, no. Okay, so wait. Is your boyfriend involved in your OnlyFans? Like, does he shoot it, or like, what's his involvement in your
Right.
OnlyFans?
Good question.
I don't really know because
What-
you have to tag them and they have to have their own account as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he like in the videos or photos that you post on OnlyFans?
Sometimes.
Okay. Sometimes he's in them.
And he's cool with OnlyFans? I mean, I'm assuming seven,
Yeah, 7 years.
Yeah.
7-year relationship.
Confident guy. Must be secure.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm currently single. I am on dating apps, and my longest relationship was 6 months.
And how old are you again?
22.
22. Longest relationship was 6 months.
Yeah.
6 months, half a year.
What is it? Can you even consider it a relation? Like, was it a situationship or was it a proper relationship?
It was like a high school thing, not super.
Oh, this was in high school.
Yeah.
Anything
Right.
during college or no?
No, I didn't date anyone in college.
You didn't date anyone in college?
No.
But you went to UCSB, right? Here,
Yeah,
here in
yeah.
Santa Barbara. I mean, there's a bunch of like hot dudes in Santa Barbara. Just none
A lot
that.
of hot dudes.
None that. Were you in a sorority?
No.
Huh. Didn't like the Santa Barbara boys, or what's up?
No. I talked to a few of them. I just didn't date them.
Talked to a few, but didn't date.
Talked.
Okay. All right. Okay. Anna?
I'm in a relationship. My longest one was 2 years, and I've never been on a dating app.
Wow.
Wait, were you in a relationship on your last show? I thought you were single. Or wait, I'm trying to remember.
I am very much taken, but yes, I did say I was single.
Wait,
Whoa.
so hold on. Whoa. Wait,
Hang
so
on.
okay. You met, he DM'd you because
No,
he saw you on the show?
No.
You've been talking to him for a
This was
minute?
prior, yeah.
So you were single, now you're in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
What was the breaking point? Like, what happened? How did you all fall into a relationship within it was 2 weeks ago you were last on?
Yeah. Well, at that point, it was just kind of like, do I want to stay single? And do I want to, get a bunch of dudes, DMing me? No. I'd rather be in a relationship with someone who I actually, care about.
How long were you seeing
Single
him?
Before was I seeing him? 4 months.
Okay, 4 months. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Wow, congrats.
Who asked for the relationship? I'm just curious.
He did.
Rip. Okay. Lost all his negotiating power. Okay.
That's true.
Go ahead.
So I'm currently single, but my longest relationship was almost 4 years that ended a month ago.
Oh, I'm
Rip.
sorry.
Any dating apps? Are you
No,
on-
no.
No dating apps?
No, just focusing on business.
No dating apps?
No.
None?
Not right now.
You sure?
Hmm.
You sure about that?
I mean, I know they're out
I
there,
could
but I
have
don't
sworn I
want
saw you on Farmers Only.
Me too. I saw her there.
Yeah, he saw it. and
I
he
saw-
just-
I would never be.
I actually
would
saw you
never-
on Salsa only.
What the f-
salsa.
Yeah, only people that make salsa are on that site. There's 6 people.
Only salsa fans.
Yeah.
What's the name of your salsa again?
It's called Sabor de Paulita.
And is it just in local stores, or is it in where is it at?
Well, it's just locally in Santa Barbara and Solvang
Mm-hmm.
for now, but I am talking to a grocer in
Nice.
LA and trying to get that going.
I know we're
See
not
what-
supposed to look at the chat, man, but a lot of hashtag bring back the salsa is
Bring really?
yeah, a lot of
Oh,
people
shit.
want the salsa back, man.
Thank you.
Wow.
A lot of support for your salsa. My salsa, like at the end of my band by Eminem. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
I've severely disappointed Chad, I guess.
They really want the salsa.
No, that's really cool though. So okay,
Yeah.
wait. So, have you ever been on the dating app?
I have.
Okay.
But
That's where I met my ex-boyfriend.
Okay. Which app was it? Tinder?
Bumble.
Bumble. Oh, okay. And wait, have you ever been on Seeking Arrangements? Has
No.
anyone here ever been on Seeking Arrangements? Yeah, you've been on it.
Mm-mm.
Come on. What about?
What is that?
Have you been on it?
No.
Nobody? Okay.
technically yes, but I was for somebody else.
Well, were you looking for a sugar baby then, Michael?
No, it wasn't my account. I was yeah.
What? You were looking for a sugar mama?
No, sir.
What?
A friend of mine had an account. I'll call him a friend. He's not really a friend, but somebody wanted my. I'm a copywriter. I'm very good at writing, and they wanted my help messaging women. I was like their ghostwriter on Seeking Arrangements.
Okay. What? Wait. So you were an agent, basically.
Correct.
You were an agent. You were
Yes.
on behalf of this guy. You were messaging the women.
Right.
On
Yes.
How much did he pay you?
Not enough.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was really
Wow.
good at it.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Good times. Go ahead. Kurt.
I'm seeing somebody, and I'm pretty much on every dating app.
Wait, you're seeing
Smack.
someone, so are you exclusive or not?
Not there yet.
Okay.
Nah, he's just.
What's your longest relationship?
3 years.
Ever been married?
No.
Okay. Do you want to get married?
I don't know. Probably
Don't
not
do
in this
it.
climate. Yeah.
Don't do it, Jason.
Yeah, man, don't do it.
Don't do it.
It's a trick.
Okay, so you're seeing someone, but you're also on dating apps.
On every dating.
Like a
Yeah, I
G.
mean, if the girl doesn't ask me for exclusivity, then I'm still
Right,
gonna be
well,
on
yeah,
the apps.
yeah.
But
That's smart.
I'm not really even using them, to be honest.
Okay.
No.
Got it. Is she? You're in Vegas, right? So I mean, is she in the industry?
No, she's not. She's really young. Yeah, she's
Oh,
How
What?
young, Jason?
18.
Let's clarify on that one. Okay. well,
18.
Yeah.
Smart man.
And I'm going to get a lot of shit for that from the panel.
Well,
Nah,
no,
man,
well-
you're gonna get a lot of praise.
I know, from the panel.
Well, so
No.
okay, you're 32, right?
Yeah.
Oh my G, yo,
Top.
I love this guy.
And she's 18.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So
This is
That's-
the remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen.
Are you just singing R. Kelly, bro? It ain't
Correct.
that type of relationship. But
It's close.
Yeah, I'm not peeing on
I
it.
don't think he's being on it.
Well, not yet.
So, hold on. So, why don't we talk about that really quick
Sure.
before we get into some video reactions and before I ask some questions here. So, Jason here is 32. He's dating an 18-year-old. That's an age gap. What do you think about that? Yay or nay?
For him, yay.
For him, yay.
Yeah, because he
But-
looks young. He looks the age of like 18 range.
But I'm not, though.
Black don't crack.
What? He's Asian.
Oh,
I think, isn't the saying like, wait, Jason, I think you should say it.
Oh,
just so-
Asian don't raise
There
them.
we go.
That's,
Yeah.
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 But there are questions.
There are questions.
like what?
Like, why are you into 18-year-olds?
It's a
I
good
mean, I
question.
didn't. I wasn't like going out seeking it. Like, I just swipe right on girls that I think are attractive, and
Mhm.
whatever happens, happens. Yeah, I'm not like actively seeking cert. I typically don't date past 30, though. I'm gonna be honest.
Like your age frame?
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I have reasons for it though, because I plan on wanting kids maybe in a few years from now, and it's just not really a good bet to date someone that's 30 and then be with them for, let's say, 4 or 5 years, and then try to have kids, and then she can't get pregnant.
Yeah, I
It's-
guess so
yeah.
if you haven't had kids yet.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Yeah, you want them fertile.
Your thoughts?
I don't think there's anything wrong with that because you're both of age, but unless there's like a major power imbalance happening, I don't think there's an issue.
Well, I mean, I don't understand why women assume that an older man is gonna abuse his power, or because that's just being an asshole at the end of the day. So it's like I'll treat an 18-year-old with the same respect that I'll treat a 25, 26, 27-year-old.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's just something I
yeah.
hear a lot, and it's kind of just an assumption that's made that like older men that are dating younger girls are gonna take advantage of them in some kind of way, but that's just a shitty person. So.
Oh, then you're gonna get played. Because
What do you
she
mean?
just wants, like, whatever she doesn't have. And then she's gonna leave you.
Well, I mean, every girl expects certain things from the guys they date, so I don't see that there's anything wrong with that.
Can you pull that mic cable cord so it's like coming straight down from the microphone? Perfect. That was very okay. I think we need a boost, guys in chat. Remind me, Natalie, right? What's her name?
Natalie.
Yes.
Okay, guys in chat, can you hear her? One in the chat if she's too quiet, or two in the chat if we need to boost her microphone. Oh, hold on. That's the same fucking thing. One in the chat if her volume is fine. One in the chat. Jesus.
I'm fine, right?
We might need to boost the volume on her microphone. I believe this is number. Fuck, I don't know what number it is. I forgot what the.
Looks like they're saying she's fine.
Is she fine? Is the volume fine on her?
Well, that's like a mix I'm seeing in the chat.
Make it louder. Too quiet.
Yeah, she's really soft-spoken, so.
Yeah, she's like a little angel voice.
Louder, please. I don't know, Eric. I don't know which one it is that. 13. No, it's. Hold on. You guys keep talking about the.
What do you want us to talk about, sir? Oh, 18 and 32.
Your take on the.
Yeah. What's your take on that, miss?
Yeah, so I think it's, for the most part, fine. She's 18, so it's like legal, and at that age
Right.
what you want, or not necessarily know what you want, but you know what you're getting yourself into. You're not completely blind.
So what part? You said the most part. So what part is not okay?
Well, I just think on a maturity level, there's not going to be.
I get that. What do you mean when you say mature, though? 'Cause
I guess not saying that you guys are like going on like drives and like talking for like 3 or 4 hours. But, if that was like the situation, like, do you feel like you'd be able to have like a constant conversation with her that's actually like balance between you two, or do you feel like?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, at least the girl I'm seeing right now, it's she's easy to talk to, I would say.
Nice.
Yeah, there's old souls and like young girls.
True.
Yeah, I don't think, because I've dated a girl that's 42 now, and I'm 32. That was like when I was 29. Yeah, this is when I was clueless, and I was just like, oh, she's pretty, let's do this.
Hey, man.
But now that I've kind of thought about what I want for the future, and like the age doesn't matter, like as far as maturity and like intelligence goes, because this girl I'm seeing now is probably smarter than like the past like 4 girls I've dated.
Yeah.
So Jason, I want to ask you a question, right? So last show on Thursday, we had a girl on who she said that men who are attracted to younger women, keyword there, women, which means adult, 18 and over. She said that men who are attracted to younger women are, I'm not going to repeat her words exactly, are P words, and it's predatory and it's like a red flag.
Right.
Jason, what is your rebuttal? She's not here now, obviously, but what is your rebuttal to someone levying these sorts of accusations, if they did levy these sorts of accusations towards you because you are dating an older woman? And keep in mind, I have no issue at all with it, but I just,
Would it be helpful if I did an impression of her without saying the P word?
Jason, I think it's immature and weak of you as a man. Like, seriously? Like, you clearly aren't confident in yourself, and it's like borderline weird.
I mean, I wouldn't be dating her if she didn't want to date me. So, and it's legal, and we're both consenting adults. So, I don't see the problem with it.
Any further elaboration or?
I mean, younger girls like older guys, so I don't see what the big issue is.
I think it's like to each their own.
Right.
It's their business. They're
Very
18.
tolerant panel.
Very, very tolerant panel. Okay, so let me do a couple super chats on this. Let's see. Let me get to this one. Illosophical, thank you for the $10 super chat. Yo,
Hey,
yo, yo.
bro.
Hey, I think, man, I wish I remembered the name of your TikTok. Illosophical, can you just write in the chat? So Illosophical was recently interviewed, and we're going to react not to his clip tonight, maybe another night, but he was interviewed on the I can't remember the name of it, but we're going to try to get Illosophical on the show. Super based. Wait, Joe Exotic TV? Wait, is that you?
So I'm actually on Joe Exotic TV now. My interview with
What?
Jesse Meester, who is Joe Exotic's basically.
Oh,
they
no
talk to him
shit.
every day from prison, and Connor Murphy. So I'm also
That's
on the Joe
funny.
Exotic Twitter page and Facebook. I am Joe Exotic now.
Wow.
I'm so
Yeah.
I guess I just have to wrestle a tiger, and the process will be complete.
Okay.
By the way, the people at Joe Exotic TV are fantastic people, and they're really kind, and they could use some help. So guys, please hashtag Free Joe Exotic on social media and support the Tiger King, man. It's unfortunate that, the Netflix and all these celebrities, they were Tiger Kinging all over the place, like Shaquille O'Neal and Cardi B, but then as soon as it wasn't trending anymore, they no longer give a fuck that he's in horrible conditions in a prison. It's wrong, and I think more people should help.
Word, Free Joe Exotic. Okay.
Yeah, we got
yo,
whatever to say it. Now it
but,
matters. He has 4 million followers, so he's more important than me. So,
But hey, thank you for the $10 super chat. Really appreciate the support, man. And let's definitely get you on the show soon.
he also has a
Well,
bigger Johnson.
Jesus Christ. Okay. We got, Blue Bands, thank you for becoming
Hey,
a member,
congrats,
man. Really
man.
appreciate it. Guys, we need 6 more members to unlock our next emoji tier. So, guys,
That's right.
it's just I think $5. So consider becoming a member. Hit that join button. We have Michael Trillsteen here with the $10 super chat. W Asian Chad. Boom.
Wait, we get to take the photo out now, right?
What?
You
Oh.
said if I super chatted during the live show.
Oh.
We take
Yeah,
that.
I guess we do.
Yeah.
Boom.
Where should we put it?
We'll put it right here. We can leave it right here for.
I can't see it that well.
Oh, okay.
There you go. That's better.
I mean, don't you think it's, they already have your face here.
No, I think
And then
that
there
version of me
it's
was
over.
skinnier, so I want that one.
Oh,
on
I see.
screen, Yeah.
I've
been stress
I did a
eating
deep
lately.
dive on your Facebook, and I was thinking about actually
You did?
adding another photo.
Oh, that'd be great.
You're kind of like wearing a hat, and it's like,
Oh, I was 10 years old. Are you talking about that
oh,
photo?
jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Does that look catfished?
I mean, what was that?
It's giving catfish.
Yeah, I'm a catfish in that photo for sure.
I mean, there's a pretty good similarity. I
Nah,
reckon.
she said I got fat and gross, and she's not wrong.
No.
I've had a very traumatic past couple months. I put on like 40 pounds.
You got it, man. You got it.
I'll lose it though. I know how to lose weight.
Red Misfit here. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Brian, your boss question. When is Brandon, a.k.a. Salad City Rebel, coming back? Miss his take and perspective. Please invite him again. Yeah, we chat like pretty regularly. We were going to do a show with him, the stripper show, but they all flaked. So that show never happened.
Wait, all the strippers flaked?
Yeah, we were going to do like an all stripper panel from the Spearman Rhino, but they all flaked.
I'll help you make that happen. I know people.
Okay, let's do it. Let's run it. But yeah, it's just unfortunate. Yeah. So I would love to get him back on. He's awesome. I think he's kind of over the dating shows, but I'll see. I'll see if he's down. He might be in the chat. Who knows?
Can I ask to do something blasphemous and highlight a chat that hasn't paid money? It's my girlfriend.
Yeah, there's a bit of a delay between
Sure.
this chat and then StreamYard, but Eric,
Okay.
if Eric can keep an eye out
It's
for it.
Christina Brownlee, by the way. That's my perfect 10.
Sweet.
Okay.
And then hold on. So I want to go. Actually, did we go around the table? Everyone gave their whole relationship. You didn't give your
I didn't.
relationship.
No.
Go ahead.
So the question is longest relationship.
Current
and am I on
relationship
dating
status,
apps?
longest
Okay.
relationship, and on any dating apps.
So as the internet has memed me for, from August 18th, which was my dance competition, where my Angela, who I dated for 2 years, Christina I dated for 1. Angela I met in Long Island, New York in 2020. Christina I met in 2021 in Florida. I was dating both of them, and then they both came to my dance competition. They agreed to be in a throuple. And then the three of us decided, you can ask questions,
What's a throuple?
is when it's a relationship between 3 people.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Natalie?
That's a cute word.
Thank you. So we're in a throuple, and it's a cute word. And then we did Fresh and Fit, and it went great. I thought it went great, as not everybody loved the episode. And what happened was, to my understanding, I thought we were all happy. That's what everybody was saying. Obviously, it's challenging because there's competition anxiety, and there wasn't not to say that there wasn't some cat fights, but we all made love together and took showers, and it was hot. And anyway, after the show, apparently, Angela thought that she could convince me to leave Christina for her exclusively, and I said no. So Angela took that like, oh, that means you're dumping me. Like, no, I'm not dumping you. You're the one choosing to leave. Please own it. And her and I are not talking right now, but I am still with Christina, who is my perfect 10, and she's in the chat. And she is my life partner for sure. We might have a second girl join us. We're not sure. We're kind of a week after Fresh and Fit. Or a couple weeks, we went to Austin, Texas to go to a poly workshop so I could learn how to be a better, leader. She could learn how to be a better follower. I actually hired a poly coach named John Romanello. Shout out to him, and Amanda Bucci. I don't know if you know her, but really good people in Austin, Texas. And we're still figuring it out. We're very new to this lifestyle, but we both don't believe in monogamy.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
So previously you had 2 girlfriends concurrently at the same time.
Yeah, it lasted about a month.
Only a month.
Yeah.
R.I.P. in the chat. Can we get some R.I.P. in the chat for...
By the way, I want to be clear. Please, nobody roast Angela or make fun of her. She is a great person. I wish her all the happiness in the world. Please don't come after her, be weird. Like, she's a good person. She's only 20 years old. Back to my guy over here. Christina's 28. I think that goes to your point. Christina and I guess, had a higher maturity level to like not be insecure about the situation. Whereas Angela, I guess, at 20, it was too young for her. I don't know.
Have you heard of the Streisand effect?
Please tell me about it. I have, but I want you to say it.
Well, basically the Streisand effect is, well, it's not a perfect example, but I mean, you just told the chat not to roast your girlfriend.
Oh, whoops.
And
sorry.
Now I feel like they're going to be tempted to do it. But basically what happened is Barbara Streisand, there's some photographer that took a photo of her mansion along the California coastline or some shit. Only 30 people had seen it. It was posted online or something. She filed a lawsuit against this photographer to get it taken down because she didn't want people to see her property, which was within the public purview.
Yeah.
And then it went crazy viral, and then everybody saw her. It's not a perfect example, actually, but everybody, and went viral. So
yeah,
1 million people saw the photo that she was trying to conceal.
Yeah.
So
I could do breaking news if you want it on the show. By the way,
breaking news. Because
I don't mind sharing this publicly, and it's something crazy happened after Fresh and Fit. Do you want me to say it or should we stay on topic?
What's it related to?
It's not specifically about dating.
Let's
so
hit
maybe
it later.
So
Let's hit it later.
Sure.
Let's hit it later.
Yeah.
All right. So before I get into some of my questions, I want to open it up to the panel. Is there anything dating related that you want to get off your chest? So maybe one thing, I'll give you a couple prompts here. Maybe one thing you wish men did differently. Maybe something that you don't get about men. There's a trend in dating that annoys you. Men are pissing you off in some way. Maybe you want some advice when it comes to men or dating. So I'm going to open it up. We're going to start with you.
Can we not? Can you reiterate that question?
Brian.
Sorry, guys.
Brian, real quick. I saw them looking at me with questions about my situation with them.
Yeah, I got some questions about
Do
that.
you mind
too.
if we go to that topic or no?
Situations with what?
With the Angela and Christina. They look like they have some
Did you
questions.
guys have questions?
He does.
I kind of do.
Okay, go ahead.
Go first.
How did you get 2 girls to comply
Come
with
back.
this?
Go.
Can you say the question again?
How did you get 2 girls to comply with
To
this?
comply with this. That was a good
I feel
word.
like every guy wants to be you.
Well, thank you. I mean, I think there was definitely a lot of jealousy and insecurity in the Fresh and Fit chat, if I'm to be honest. A lot of them were calling me loser, simp, the girls are going to leave you. And they were right about one, but what I kept saying was, I know the risk, I'm okay with it. And she left and I'm fine. I mean, I'm a little heartbroken. I'm sure you are about your 4-month thing, but it is what it is. In fact, it kind of makes me smart because I had 2, so I lost 1, so I still have 1. Love you, Chrissy. I know you're watching this. So how did I get them to comply? Well, it wasn't really like a master plan. I met Angela in July of 2020 during COVID, and we had a summer fling. She went back to Tampa where she was going to school, and we still talked. So we were not in a committed relationship. I knew she was going to be with other guys. I was going to be with other girls. We stayed in touch. And then I moved to Florida in April of 2021. I met Christina in June off Tinder. And then we had a fling. I was actually seeing another girl at the time. So I was seeing Christina in the morning and the other girl at night. Christina told me she didn't want to be in a relationship until she found a hair. And all of a sudden, Brian, she wanted to be in a relationship. And I said no. I went back to New York. Okay, so this is kind of crazy. In a 5-day period, I slept with Christina, the other girl. We'll call her E. So E, Christina, and then another girl, we'll also call her E. And then I slept with Angela, and then I visited a girl in London and slept with her. So it was like 5 girls in 5 days. And then, I've never told this publicly before. And then when I flew back, the other girl kind of faded off, and I was with Christina, but not exclusively. And then I saw Angela here and there. And then they both kind of came to my dance competition. They met each other. They liked each other. They found each other attractive, and it kind of happened naturally. Any questions?
Wow.
So, okay, you were dating 2 girls, but
Yeah.
if I recall, you were in an open relationship with them. Is that correct?
That's
So they
fair
were-
to say.
Is that a fair assessment?
Well, here's the thing, though, and I didn't care enough to correct the Fresh and Fit chat. Neither of them slept with any other guy at all.
Because
Yeah.
didn't they say, like, in the title of the video,
Yeah.
something like,
I'll tell
I
you the
forgot
title.
what's
I wrote
the
it.
title? What's the
Is
title?
Michael Trillsteen a simp or a pimp for letting his girlfriend sleep with other men? Because my argument was, and this remains to be true, they have the option. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. They have the option to sleep with other men. Whereas the Fresh and Fit audience, their dogma is the men can sleep with whoever they want and the women can't. And I think that's hypocritical, personally, right? So what I said was on Fresh, and this is why I got roasted, was I give them the option to sleep with other men, and that's when I got roasted. Now, here's the thing. Neither of them ever did it. And here's the thing I was trying to say to them. If you give women the option to sleep with other men, in my experience, they're much less likely to do so. Because for whatever reason, women are rebels. So if you tell them they can't do something, they love to do it. You tell a woman not to touch a hot stove, she'll jump on it with her ass first. So the main reason I told them they could sleep with other men was I knew they'd be less likely to do it.
word?
That in my experience, and that's neither of them did.
Isn't it kind of just a given that that the guy's gonna want exclusivity though for most girls?
Yeah. And most girls don't even want to sleep with other men if they love their man.
Most women for sure.
They don't want to, but they feel like they have to when a man says they can't, in my experience.
I don't agree with that.
I feel like their inner rebel comes out when you tell them they can't do something.
I think they're just broken, honestly.
I mean, that's also true. I won't disagree with
Because like I know when a girl really loves me, like other guys are invisible.
that. Facts.
Yeah,
Well, not
so-
invisible. I mean, I think that's a little
I
much.
believe it's invisible.
Not invisible, bro. The weekend walks by, your girl's gonna take a look. I mean,
think
you're
so.
hot, but you're not the weekend, bro.
I know, but when a girl gets really attached, like you can tell, you know.
I
You know what
agree.
I mean?
I agree. But she's still gonna look at, you know, the song Often and, you know, The Hills. And she's gonna, you know, she's gonna be interested at the very least.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's a red flag, though. Any girl that's like obsessed
Come on,
any girl that's
bro.
obsessed with celebrities, that's a red
Bro,
flag.
every woman has a celebrity crush, and to pretend that's
No.
not true.
I don't think. I
Oh,
don't
come
agree
on,
with
man.
that.
Stop the cap, bro.
Do you girls have a celebrity crush? Like a serious one
Not
that
a
you actually
serious one.
think about like regularly?
That's not what I said. Now you're changing
Oh,
the
I mean,
argument.
I did say it like an obsessive
All right.
celebrity crush. Yeah.
We should let the ladies talk. We've been talking too much. Brian, what do you think?
Sorry, I got to deal with this fucking degenerate in the chat. One sec, guys.
That's okay. All right. You mind if I?
Sorry.
No,
Wait,
I got
Brian.
it. I got
Okay,
it. I
go
got it. Okay, so I don't know where we were.
Brian, sorry, I hate to do this to you,
What's up?
but I'm having an emergency. I gotta leave.
You were having an emergency?
Yeah.
What's up?
Family.
Family?
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I know.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I gotta go.
all right.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Bye, Anna.
Bye-bye.
Sorry.
Hope your family's okay.
All right.
It's all good, Brian. We got this.
I'm thinking we need to rearrange the seating here. So,
I guess just have
sorry guys, today's just been a total fucking
That's a great
nightmare.
super chat. Read that.
I don't $10 and up. I got to read
Oh.
$10 and up.
Okay. But it's a great chat, though. Thank you, sir. I don't know if that's true, though.
Let me see how I
Hopefully.
want to change this. I mean, we got to move. I think we move you to sit there. And
Yes.
then
Did I say something that made her leave?
I guess she had a family emergency.
I mean, do we believe that, though? Or did I trigger her?
I don't think you said anything.
Did I say anything bad, ladies?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Natalie?
No.
Kiki? No?
She
Paola?
looked really sorry, like she had to go.
Not at all.
Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't being too toxic. Oh! Yeah, Paola's shoving the table at us.
It's a little tight over here.
Okay. I don't know.
Guys, sorry, I'm just like pretty already upset by
Right.
what happened before the show, so I'm just kind of.
It's okay,
Anyways,
man. We'll hold it down. Now it's 3 versus 3. It's an even match.
All right, so I'll go back to my initial question. Is there
Sure.
anything dating related that you guys want to get off your chest?
The fact that it seems like no one wants to take anything seriously nowadays,
Okay.
or the fact that it's like, I don't know, it's really hard to get to know someone just up front. Like they can't be themselves. I don't know.
Repeat the first part. What was it? No one wants
Oh.
to take things seriously?
Right.
Okay.
Especially when you're
What?
talking seriously to them. Like, boys don't want to listen to you.
What's that?
Like, when you want to tell them, talk to you.
Natalie,
Closer
talk
to the
closer to the
mic.
microphone.
When you
Yeah.
guys want to talk
Closer, Natalie. Closer. Like, go right to
now
the
I
mic.
already forgot. So,
Saying boys, something about
Um,
boys not wanting to take girls seriously.
Oh, you said they don't want to listen to you.
They don't wanna
or They don't want
listen.
to listen to girls.
yeah, when you try and tell boys something seriously, they
Right.
don't like to listen to you.
When you try to tell them something serious, they don't listen. Okay.
Yeah.
Such as, like, what's an example of? Can you give us an example here?
Yeah, an example would be great.
Well, like what she said, like when they just don't take you seriously.
Like in what regard?
You've been locked down for 7 years, though.
Yeah, it
are
sounds
you-
like
are
you've
you
been
talking,
taken pretty
yeah,
serious.
are you talking about your boyfriend or what's the situation?
I mean, it seems like your situation
are
is
you
pretty
guys
serious.
married?
No, we're not married.
Okay.
You're like almost at a decade.
Yeah.
So who doesn't take you serious?
Or like, I don't know. I mean, everyone has like issues, right?
Right. Everyone has issues. So
Yeah, we all have
you're
issues.
sympathetic to other women that might not be taken seriously, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
How did you manage to get your boyfriend to take you seriously? I mean, he's been with you 7 years. There must have been.
Because what I say is important.
Right, but how did you lock down your man? A lot of women struggle to get. How did you get your guy?
I don't know.
They're
You don't
also
know.
very young. Like she's what, 22?
Oh, it was
they're
high
still
school,
really young.
right? So yeah, it might have been those high school feels. Were you each other's first?
No.
Okay.
Hold up.
So okay, going
My math, the math isn't working out in my head.
going back to you. You said that your main issue is guys aren't wanting to commit.
That's what it seems like from
Okay.
what I hear from other people since I've been off the radar for so long.
So long you've been off the radar for. What do you mean by that?
4 years.
You haven't dated anyone for 4 years?
Well, I was in a relationship for 4 years.
Oh, but when did you guys break up? Remind me.
About a month ago.
Oh, a month ago.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, that's pretty fresh. Why did he dump you?
Oh, we were just fighting a lot.
You were fighting a lot.
Yeah.
So he did dump you.
He did, yeah.
Oh, he dumped you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Just the fighting?
Fighting. Constant
Who was
fighting.
starting it?
Both. I would say both.
Yeah.
It's funny.
No, nothing. I get it.
You're
I get
laughing
it. No,
at my
no.
pain.
I literally went through a breakup about a month ago as well, so I understand.
It's funny. Yeah.
We fought a lot as well.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, I'm doing good though.
You are?
Sure.
You sure?
I mean, am I crying?
No, but
No, we're
you seem like you
we're
need.
just teasing.
You
We're
seem
just
like you might
teasing.
need like a hug or some salsa.
Yeah. I'll take a hug.
Okay.
Jesus. Okay. So
What about a hug with some salsa? Okay.
all right, so where am I fucking going with
But
this?
what I
don't
hear
know.
from other people, sorry to
Go ahead,
Yeah,
please.
go ahead.
what I hear from other people is like, oh, the dating scene sucks. It's this generation. No one takes anything seriously. In regards to committing,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So
that's what I meant.
You mean from the women perspective, right? They say that men don't want commitment.
Right, and I also hear it from the, like male perspectives too, but not as much.
What do the men say in your
About the same thing, but I
men
just
saying
don't-
that women don't want commitment?
Yeah,
I don't know who you're listening to. That's not a chief.
it's
complaint
not.
of
It's not
men.
very often.
It's never.
I wouldn't say
women
never.
want commitment.
I mean, times have changed now, though. I think
Yeah.
some girls are just out there, you know.
Getting it down.
Yeah.
What about you? Let's move on to you. Is there anything dating related that you want to get off your chest?
Not necessarily. I don't really have one.
Nothing that bothers you about dating? Come on, dating sucks. You can just admit it.
I don't know
Right?
if I agree with her point, but I don't know if I'd say, I don't know if there's like a limit on that. Like if there's like an age where people realize they want to be more serious or not.
Okay. Cool. So your issue is guys don't want to take you seriously? Is that...
No, I'm just saying I think what you said was true, but I'm wondering, kind of like a general question, is there like an age where that changes? You start to want commitment more?
when guys start wanting commitment?
Brian, when do you start wanting commitment?
I mean, maybe I'm different from other guys, but I've never been interested in just running through a bunch of chicks, like having a bunch of one-night stands. To me, if I sleep with a girl, I want to continue it. I want a continuity. I want to pursue it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't go anywhere, but oftentimes, though, like a lot of the times, like women are typically the ones moving on. I think generally speaking, like most breakups are initiated by women, most divorces are initiated by
That's a
women.
fact.
But I mean, I don't think there's like an age. Like if you're of a certain quality, guys are going to commit to you.
True.
Or you're just dating out of your league. Like the big issue I see today with dating is, no offense to you guys, but like a lot of women are getting super gassed up on social media. Like as an average woman can get like, on dating apps, you'll have like 1,000 matches in a day.
Right.
Maybe that's it. Maybe 1,000 is excessive, but you'll get so many matches in a day. But those guys who might be more attractive than you that are willing to hook up with you, they'll never commit to you. So women can sleep up. Like you can hook up with a guy who's much more attractive than you, but he'll never commit. So then you're going to start looking at the guys that are on your level, looks wise or socioeconomically. You're going to look at them and be like, he's below me. I'm settling for him. When in reality, he's your equivalent, But so you're not going to give that guy a chance because women have a hypergamous nature. Women date across and up socioeconomic hierarchies. So with social media and dating apps, that's just put on exponential. So women are in this position where you're seeking commitment from men that will never commit to you. Not all women, but most women are looking for the best they can get. And you can sleep with a guy, but he might not give you commitment. So I would say start looking in your friend zone if you want commitment. Look in your friend zone, and then have like a reasonable and fair self-assessment of your own physical attractiveness. And I'm not saying this is the case for you guys. I don't know you guys well enough, but we get girls on here that'll come on and they'll say, "Well, we'll do it." I'll ask this question, and actually we have a prompt here from Mr. Steven Stifler.
What up, Steven?
Stifler, ask everyone to rate their looks on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, we'll start over here. Go ahead, Natalie.
10.
Like an 8.
Okay.
8.
Jason?
Oh, we're doing it too?
Yeah, we'll do it too.
I got to give myself a 6.
Okay.
I don't like using 7. I feel like 7's kind of a cop-out. Like, you got to pick slightly above average or you're in the top tier.
I'm crying. Why?
Trillsteen, what do you rate yourself?
I'll be honest, my entire life I've been very insecure about the way I look. Like, I've thought like 4, 3 my entire life. It's only recently, based on the attention I've been getting from women, that I think it's probably a 6.5, 7 physical appearance wise. Okay. Just based off of overcoming insecurity and what women have told me themselves.
Sure. Yeah, and I'd give myself like 6.9 on a good day.
Yeah.
So my point is that we have women who come on here who will say that they're a 10.
Right.
Well, if you're a 10, then you must be deserving of a 10. So your expectations for a partner are probably not going to be commensurate with what you can in reality, in actuality, actually secure. So I think that's why women are finding it difficult to get commitment, because women are chasing. You have 80% of women who are all chasing after the top 10, top 20% of men. Well, they have no reason to commit to you. They have so many options as a top tier guy. They're just going to exercise all their options. They're going to sleep with a bunch of chicks. And why commit if they can just they have easy access to sex? So
right.
I think what needs to, if women want commitment, I think the first step is, one, I think promiscuity needs to get on the decline. Like promiscuity is terrible.
Right. Hookup culture.
Yeah. And then I think both men and women need to start having a reasonable self-assessment of their own physical attractiveness.
Right.
Because if we don't have that, then if you don't know where you stand on the sexual marketplace, on the dating marketplace, in the marriage marketplace, then you're not going to be able to match with a partner that's on your level. So let me do a couple super chats here. All right. Let's see. Did you guys want to come in, respond, or?
I was going to say, I think it's interesting because, like, I think the lack of fathers and like brothers being involved in the dating process for women is a big problem. Because like back in the day, you go on a date, you meet the girl at her house and you meet her dad, but that's no more. And I honestly think women are incapable of vetting men.
Did you not do that with your 18-year-old?
Huh?
Did you not go meet her dad?
Oh no, I wouldn't do that unless the girl asks it of me.
Right.
Yeah. If a girl asks me to come meet her parents, and if I really like her, I would do it.
Does she call you daddy?
No,
I think that's totally wrong. I think it's the other way around.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
Guys don't really need, I don't know.
Guys don't need what?
I know, I'm saying that girls should get the opinion of guys that don't want to have sex with them,
Correct.
like on the men they date.
That would be pretty objective advice, wouldn't it? No? Do you disagree?
What was your? I'm trying to understand. What was your point? Can you repeat it?
It's the other way around.
What is the other way around?
Girls usually have like parents that you need to meet before anything. And then usually guys, like, you could just go meet her at her house. Like, that's where it usually happens. You meet the girl at her house.
I mean,
In
now
2022.
in 2022,
Like-
you don't. You just meet out somewhere.
Yeah, or
On
Tinder.
a date, okay.
Yeah.
I think, and I don't know about you guys, but I think most men, like, on our end, we try to extend as long as possible before meeting parents.
Yeah, typically.
Like, we want
Right.
to push that off as far along as possible.
For some reason, I don't and never have. I've always been very comfortable meeting parents right away, but I think that's.
I mean, I'd say that's a pretty good test to
Yeah.
figure out if a guy has any kind of
met
serious
yeah.
intentions with you. Is he willing to meet your parents?
I met Christina's mom on our second date, but that wasn't by choice. She happened to also be out on a date, like across the street. Her mom is.
I'll meet a girl's
bad.
parents 4 years in. That's my goal.
Oh no,
4 years
I meet
in.
them usually pretty
After
quickly.
4 years of dating?
Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah, that's totally wrong.
I want to push it as far off as possible.
It's so easy
I mean,
to just
that
go and
makes
meet
sense.
them, like, say hi.
Wait, meeting their parents?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
cool with it.
No,
personally.
I think it would be good for society, but like,
I do it.
Yeah, I'm trying to like fix the problem of like women like not being able to vet men properly and find out their intentions. I mean, that's a really tough issue.
well, yeah, I think historically what would happen is like the brother, the father would be kind of involved in
Right.
in
Yeah.
vetting partners
It's like,
and be like,
it's like I don't know if you've seen Bad Boy, where the prom date comes up to Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, and they give him shit and give him a hard time.
Does
like
Will
that
Smith
kind of
slap
thing.
him?
No, he does
Oh,
not.
but
That's a surprise.
But I mean, that's never going to happen. But
No.
one can hope.
word. Let me just get the soup chat really quick. Let's see. We got Brandon Haley. Thank you for the $10 soup chat. Appreciate the support, man. Top Chew and Co. What's good? Much love.
Real
Thank
quick,
you.
Brandon
Thank-
Haley is the manager at Tangra Nightclub. He's a good friend and client of mine. Shout out to Brandon. Love that
Oh,
guy.
thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it.
No.
We got Michael Lucas with the 10 British pounds, I believe. Or wait, is that euro? No, that's British pounds. She will leave her man for the top Jew. That is why she's married. Why would she waste her time with a man if he isn't Trillsteen? Trillsteen is the only man for the women on the panel.
You know, I think that's extremely flattering, and thank you. I don't know if that's necessarily true. Do any of you want to? Did you agree with him? Raise of hands. Nobody? That looks like I struck out, bro. But I appreciate it anyway.
Okay. Got Brandon Haley with the $10.
Hey,
super chat.
what
Thank
up,
you,
B.
man.
Haley?
A 6 with a good personality is a 10. 6.9 is an automatic
Talking about
winner.
us.
Oh, he's.
Remember we said 6.9.
Thank
He's
you,
saying we have
Brandon.
personality,
I
so
see.
we're
I
10s,
see.
yeah.
Okay.
He's a real
I'm
Chad,
okay.
by the way.
I'm all right.
Seems like he has a dirty mind.
By the way, Brandon Haley is like ripped and really attractive and good looking. So if you were looking for just physical appearance, I would recommend Tangra Nightclub in Tampa.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
What's it called? Tangeray?
Tangra, Tanrga.
Tangra.
Like when the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the Super Bowl, that's where they partied.
Oh, rock and roll.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, actually, question for the guys here. So,
9 inches. Just kidding.
would you guys rather date a girl who's a 10 looks but terrible personality, or a girl who is a 6 but is great personality, feminine, like
The 6 for sure.
brings you peace?
6.
Same, for sure.
That's easy.
Easy peasy. Okay, so
I mean, 6 is pretty. Like a girl's
Yeah.
think a 6 is bad.
I'll
Like
take a
5
6
is
all day,
average.
man. I'll take a 6 all day.
6 is cute.
yeah, chat if you want to answer that too, by the way. And I guess should we ask the girls this question too? It's kind of different. I don't know.
You're the host, sir.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, sure, why not?
What was the question?
Yeah, would you date a woman? No.
Oh, that's a solid 6. Like a man, a solid 6, no.
Solid 6 with personality,
yeah, sure.
or
Or a
10
10.
with no personality.
Who's like bad personality?
Bad personality, no. No.
So you would take the 6 over the 10 with no personality. So you either got to have a 6 with personality, like me, or a 10 with no personality. Like, let's say, I don't know, Leonardo DiCaprio
I
had
don't
no
like this
personality.
question.
So Leonardo DiCaprio with no personality, and whatever, let's say we have the same amount of money, or me being with a personality.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Of course, there we go.
I would say the 6 with the good personality for sure.
Great.
One eternity later.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are about to react to the video, but before we do that, I have a question for the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it makes you more attractive to the opposite sex if you become a high earner?
High earner, meaning
Make a lot of money.
make a lot of money?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, let's say your salsa business crushes, and now you're making like 20 mil or whatever. Do you think that's gonna make you more attractive?
No. I think that they're going to have a hard time.
I don't know. I feel like it kind of would because it shows you're like ambitious and successful, but that's kind of superficial, I guess, to like judge someone off their financial status.
What
Wow.
about you?
No, it's totally true. It's totally true.
Well,
What's totally
What's-
true?
what's
are you
totally
even,
true?
Hold on. Are you? Do you guys remember? You guys?
Y'all forget the
No,
question.
the problem. No, here's the problem.
Wait,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you guys remember? Like, this is circa 2007. There was that beauty competition where there was that lady who was answering a question in like about what was it, about Iraq or some shit, and she just totally butchered her delivery. Do
I,
you know
I
what I'm
don't.
talking
I don't
about?
remember that. No.
Okay, whatever.
But I understand the point. Natalie, what were you saying was totally true?
Yeah, what's totally true, Natalie?
You are gonna slay when you have money, girl.
What?
Okay.
Wait.
So she's on the
But
side
it's
of
also
She's on the side
like
more money makes
if
you more
you
attractive.
want the right
You're gonna
guy,
slay.
like the right guy is gonna see that and be like, "Wow, you're great." Like, and then if the wrong guy is gonna take it the wrong way, like, "Oh my God, like I need to be scared of this woman. She's scary."
Right.
But do you think it makes her more attractive if
To
she
men.
becomes a high earner?
Like, will we find a woman more attractive if she has more money?
Like, for example, take for example.
Yes, like Rihanna, she's attractive.
But does her success, her clout, her money make her more attractive to a partner?
Yes.
Why are you so
to you
confident?
guys or no?
No, I'm just curious. Why are you so confident about that answer?
Because
What-
my boyfriend said so.
Okay, but does he
Your boyfriend
represent
said
all
so.
men?
Is your
No.
boyfriend in the chat?
No, he's not. But like,
Oh,
I've
okay.
had a guy say yes that I'm attractive when I'm ambitious and working hard.
Did that man want to sleep with you?
No, not at the time.
Not at the
All right.
Because here's the thing,
Men will say anything.
men will say what they think
Anything,
women want
bro.
to hear,
Whatever.
and like,
Okay.
it's not a bad thing. Like, we don't have anything against a woman who has a career or who's ambitious or any of that, but it doesn't make you more attractive. It doesn't make you sexier.
No.
Like, for example, like, women will look at a guy who's like a doctor, for example, and they'll be like, that makes him more attractive as a partner.
Yeah.
But for most men, a woman's career success, it doesn't necessarily make her more attractive.
Yes, it does. Nowadays, it does.
But here's the okay. You know what? I'll pull up a fresh and
No.
fit clip.
Like you're a podcaster. If you met a girlfriend and she was a YouTuber just like you would fall in love with her.
I would fall in love with her.
And she had this, like, she was in love with you. She was attracted to you, and she kept chatting with you and DMing you. You would
Yeah,
like
come
her.
on, Brian. She
And
knows
she
you
was
better
on
than
the
you
same
do.
level as you, like hardworking earner.
Well, then my greed would come in. If she had like a significant amount of clout, then I'd be like, okay, how can I finesse the situation to build my audience? But it wouldn't make her more attractive.
Right.
If anything, it'd probably, here's the thing, like, sometimes what comes along with being ambitious and successful, like, you start getting a little bit into your masculine, and like, because to maneuver in the corporate world, like, it's kind of fucking cutthroat, and so you need to adapt to that sort of environment. What's going on, Eric? You need to adapt to that sort of environment. So you're going to sort of change your behaviors a little bit. So
I've kind of noticed that.
yourself, like, you're in business, right? You're a
Yeah.
business owner. Like,
Yeah.
It's also-
being self-employed is fucking hard. Being a business owner is fucking hard. It's
It really
stressful
is.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because when you're a business owner, that shit's 24/7. You're always thinking about that shit. It's not like a 9 to 5 where You show up to work, you do your work, you leave your work at work. When you're a business owner, you're thinking about that shit all the
Never
time. How
ends.
can it never fucking ends?
Never
So,
ends, dude.
so it adds a level of stress too to your life.
It really does.
And it can be rewarding, certainly, because there's a huge financial upside with your own business too. And there's some freedom that you get with being a business owner, but there's a lot of stress that's involved too.
A lot of stress.
But there's certainly a stress factor, and that can sometimes have an impact on a relationship.
I'd say like the wrong man can be intimidated if he's not at her financial level. But if he's kind of somewhere near or even above, I think it would be fine. But I think maybe the wrong man.
That's not the question, though. Is it fine? The question is, does it make her more attractive?
You wouldn't want a potato couch.
Again, that's not the question. The question is, does it make a woman more attractive to men when they make more money? And the answer is no. Of course it doesn't. If you're hot and work at McDonald's, we're fucking you. It doesn't matter if you're a doctor
Oh, she stinks like McDonald's.
or if you're homeless.
What?
Huh?
Wait, what were you saying that?
What'd you say about
what
McDonald's?
About McDonald's?
You want to F a McDonald worker?
If she's hot,
That's dirty.
why?
is
Wait,
it-
hang on.
Why is it dirty to?
Why is it
Have
dirty?
you ever picked up a McDonald worker before? Like, they stink like McDonald's.
Oh, come
Have
on.
you?
I mean,
they
they're
can
gonna take a shower.
Hello.
You're not.
They
Yeah,
can
but
shower?
like you're also now it's on. I know you don't mean to do this, but now you're like disrespecting hardworking people that happen to work at McDonald's. Doesn't mean that they smell if they work there. Doesn't mean they're bad. It
What
means
about
they're-
Chick-fil-A?
They're
Do
hardworking
they smell better at
Americans.
Chick-fil-A?
They're
No,
hardworking
Chick-fil-A's
people.
great. Go Chick-fil-A.
No, but like, okay, we have so.
No, I'm hanging on to this for a second.
No, we'll continue
Yeah,
on this
okay,
third.
sure.
We'll continue on this thread.
Don't disrespect
I'm
McDonald's
I'm
workers.
33. Jason, you're
32.
32. You're dating an 18-year-old, right? What does she do for work? If anything,
She works at a optometrist office.
like a receptionist type thing.
She actually does like taking the photos of the
Oh, okay.
eyes and
What a
stuff
smart.
like that,
She's
yeah.
a smart lady.
Okay.
See, that's fun.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I'll date a girl who works at Chick-fil-A. I'll date a girl that works at McDonald's. In fact, I was there the other day.
Which one?
I saw a
Don't get
cutie.
it.
Which one?
I saw a cutie at McDonald's.
Of McDonald's? Yeah, she
Yeah.
was bad.
Yeah, she's bad.
Yeah.
But, like,
you
a
asked her if she
woman-
wanted some fries with that.
Here's the thing. Like, let's take, for example, a guy who's a litigation attorney making $300,000 a year. He will date a barista. He'll date the hot chick at McDonald's. He'll date the chick at Chick-fil-A. A 30-year-old litigation attorney who's a woman,
Yeah.
she's not dating a dude that works at
No
McDonald's.
chance.
Not happening.
No chance.
Not happening. It's not going to happen.
Nah, man.
So, and also, like, I would also add to this, right? When it comes to resources, women don't spoil men how men spoil women. Like,
Facts.
women do not share their resources with men the same way that men share their resources with women. So, like, even if you are dating a girl that makes money, like, it's just different. Like, so.
Can I add to
Jason,
that?
Yeah, go
So,
ahead.
I just
Or
wanna
did
say-
Jason want to come in? Jason.
Oh no, you're good.
Okay,
I just want to say real quick, you were asking earlier, how did I get the ladies to comply? And the reason I did was I made it so that even sharing me was better than dating a regular guy. How is that? I'm extremely generous with my resources. I bought them everything, right? Got hair, nails. They came to my dance competition. Oh, this is fun. People in dresses, people dress. I'm taking them on experiences. Let's go out for sushi. Let's go do this. Let's go do a photo shoot. I helped Angela build her Instagram account. I helped Christina with her singing. I paid for her singing lessons, paid for her Instagram. The point was, I was willing and happy, and I always am. That's why I donate so much to this show, to be generous and share my resources with others, because that's how I live my life. Now, not every guy is like that, but many guys, when they have money, they want to share it with their boys and with the women they date. So for me, how did I get them? I didn't get them to comply. They were eager and excited to do it because I gave them a fun experience to enjoy. And most women are actually interested in sleeping with other women. They don't like to say it out loud, but women shower with other women. Women say women are sexy. They go to the bathroom together. I mean, most women, in my experience, that tell me they could never do it are most likely to do it.
By the way, we do want you guys to respond to the things that we're
Wait, I don't
saying.
know what you mean by that. That's crazy.
Ask your question, though.
Like, what? Why would women going to the bathroom together mean they're like?
Have you never done that?
Yeah, I do that, but.
But I mean, I'm just saying they're clearly not grossed out by each other if they're watching each other pee. I mean, it's a pretty gross. Guys don't watch each other piss typically. Why do women do that?
Convenience. It's faster.
I don't know. I think part of that is by curiosity.
Let's bring it back to the
Yeah.
money discussion here.
Or
So-
maybe they like R. Kelly. I don't know.
So
Call back. My mind's telling me no.
I want to ask you guys this. Who should pay on the first date? Go ahead.
Men.
I always offer, but no one's taken me up on that. So I don't know.
Men, for sure.
Men, okay.
Yeah, I think the guy should pay.
I
Trillstein?
think the guy should pay for everything.
Okay. So I actually disagree a little bit on this. So, well, props to you for offering. I'm surprised no one's taken. Actually, a question
I'm
on
not
that.
surprised.
Well, true. If a guy did take you up on it, would you be kind of like, what the, like, would it be, would you look at him in a bad way?
Not if it was like a first date. Maybe if you were like further down the road, it might be kind of odd. But
Wait, it'd be odd further down the road?
yeah, like unless I don't know, it's like a dumb reason they forgot their wallet. I feel like, did they not take me seriously, or are they just like,
Huh.
I don't know.
Wait, so in a relationship, then do you want the guy to pay for everything? Like dates and stuff?
I don't know about everything. I just mean like dinner. Like that's not
That's a
crazy
yes.
thing to ask.
But like
right?
every time you guys get dinner, the guy should pay?
I don't know. Like kinda, yeah.
Okay, let me ask you guys a question. Are you guys all feminists? Would you identify as feminists?
No.
Yeah, I would say so.
What about you, Natalie?
Sure.
Bro, you got to stop reading the chat, Natalie.
you gotta
You're-
look
you're-
I'm not reading the chat.
Yeah,
I'm
but
looking
you're-
at the
she-
corner
what-
of the TV.
No, but I also think
You're just looking
she's
at
checking
yourself.
herself
She's looking
out
at her
this whole
hair.
time.
No, Angela did the same thing. I
She's
get
not
it.
even
Yeah.
I'm
reading
not
the
looking
chat.
at myself.
Yes, you are.
Okay, but what?
You're
okay,
capping right
you're either
now.
looking at the chat
She's
or you're
looking at her.
yourself.
She's looking at her hair. Is what she's doing.
Oh God.
And I get it. It's
No,
very.
I'm looking at you guys.
It's very. Well, then look, we're right here. Why would you look at the screen if we're right here?
Because I don't want your breath in my face.
What?
Wait, what? Wait, tell us
Breath?
the logic. The breath?
Okay, never mind.
Oh,
I'll
it's a
look
joke.
at you.
Okay.
I'll look
I mean, I'm right next to him and his breath is fine. so
Thank
don't
you.
know
I had a
what-
cough drop. We had the same cough drop,
Yeah,
so
we
it's like
did.
good honey flavor.
Is it like a?
It's not a smelly cough drop. To be clear, we were
Her
both
breath.
sucking on the same cough drop.
Okay, so
LOL.
you identify as a feminist.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, so how do you reconcile? Do you believe in gender equality?
Yes.
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 Okay, so how do you reconcile your belief in gender equality, but also believe that men should pay for the first date?
For the first date, yes, men should respectfully pay first, but that's not like showing me like being non-feminist or not.
I mean, if you believe in equality, then you have to believe in
Right.
equality across the board. So
Yeah, it can't just be equality when it's convenient.
Well, that's what feminism is equality.
When it's convenient.
what?
When it's no.
No,
Wait,
that's
what?
right. It's feminism. No, you're right. It's equality when it's convenient, because the feminists, they don't complain when the firefighters take the women and the
I
children out
believe
first.
in matriarchy.
You believe in a matriarchy,
That,
so you
like,
think women should run the
women-
society.
yes.
Okay.
You believe
Like
in
it
that?
does.
Okay, so you believe in female supremacy.
Yeah.
That's not okay. Well, that's not equality.
That's not quite.
That means women are
feminism.
better. That means women are better. Is that what you believe?
I mean, y'all say patriarchy all day.
But you just said matriarchy. So is it patriarchy or matriarchy?
What guys are saying patriarchy? What?
Wait, I'm so confused.
Video gamers.
Chat, hello. Are we?
So you think women run society?
Or you think they should?
Hello,
Natalie, you there?
Natalie.
They
Huh?
should.
Okay, why?
Should.
Wake up, Neo.
Why would it be better if women ran society?
It already does. But we
Okay,
just
so
don't
women
know
already
it yet.
women already run society. We just
Yeah.
don't know it yet. Okay.
The men
But it
say
also
so,
should.
but like they get the answers from the women.
Well, to your point, there's a saying that men are the head, but women are the neck, and the neck can move the head any way it wants to. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, well that's her point. That women are secretly in control. I mean, it's an argument. It's not nothing. It's an argument. Let's discuss it.
I'm just fucking confused at this point. Okay, so
I understand women.
the guy should just continue to pay throughout the course of the relationship, but you believe in gender equality and feminism. So this is why we don't care about a woman's success.
No.
Because, I mean, all of
Don't
you guys...
give a fuck.
If all of you guys go and make $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year, you still ain't going to pay for your dinner.
Facts.
Or you're still not going to want to pay for your dinner. You're still going to expect the guy to pay for the dinner. I remember I dated a litigation attorney in her late 20s. She was probably doing $250,000, $300K a year.
Wow.
And she told me, she's like, oh, but you're still going to pay for the date, right? I'm like, okay.
Damn.
You make $300K and like what? And she, at that point in time, she was making more than me. So...
Well, I do appreciate it on the first date. However, I do pick up the tab sometimes. So I don't always expect them to.
What's sometimes? How
on the
often?
first date?
How often? I've done it like on the second date. I don't mind pitching in.
How often have you done that in your dating history?
Throughout my whole life. I don't know.
Wait, so you're saying you've always paid for the second date, every second date you've ever
No,
done?
I'm not saying that. I'm just
Okay.
saying I don't like. I feel bad if they're always.
Here's
paying.
my question proportionally. Like, think of the percentage, like with a numerical number. Out of 10 times, how many times have you paid or picked up the tab, percentage-wise?
It's like 75%.
That's cap. You have not paid for 75% of dates you've been on. There's no way.
First dates.
But no,
But why do you need to know the specifics?
Okay, let me get specific. On all the dates you've ever been on, seriously, just stay with me for a second. What percentage have you paid for those dates?
Oh.
Like every date you've ever been on?
No, I'm saying that like I've paid here and there.
I know
like,
what you're saying. I'm asking you a question.
I don't know, man. Like
Okay,
I'm just telling you.
No, I'm not trying to get hostile. I'm just curious. Do you have an idea?
I'm sorry.
10%?
I don't. I can't.
15, 20?
But I do like to pitch in.
No, I'm not, and that's a beautiful
yeah.
thing. I think that's a beautiful thing that you like to pitch in. The point is, almost 100% of the time, women do not pay.
I get that.
You
Wait,
agree with
I have,
that?
I
I get
have
that.
something to say.
Okay.
So when me and my boyfriend started going out, like,
Yeah.
I felt weird for him to buy everything for me. So like he would buy it, but I would like tip or something. So we
Okay.
kind of like,
So you'd pitch in here and there, like she's saying.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, we agree on that. It's okay to chip in every once in a while, but
If you really like him.
if you really like him. So there's a condition of when you might chip in. The point Brian is making is nearly 100% of the time, women never pay for anything, and that's a fact.
Most of the time.
Nearly
Brian, do you
100%.
not pay for first dates? Like if you go
Well,
out on
so
one?
okay. And by the way, I just want to make something clear. If you want to maximize your success with women, you probably should pay, but I'm a man of principle.
Right.
I'm an egalitarian. I believe
Right.
in equality. Thus,
Thus,
I will pay for my food. She can pay for hers.
How do you
what a
start? How do you
Chad.
start that conversation?
What a Chad.
What do you? Okay, here's
What
the
a
gangster
Chad.
shit.
How do you do
and
it?
First, let me tell you why I do this. Why
I'm a simp my whole
why
life.
I do it.
I've paid for everything. Tell me
let
the
me
knowledge,
let me
Brian.
tell you why.
Okay.
And again, I want to be clear. You are going to lose girls if you do this, but I'm a man of principle. Okay, so
Is that right?
one of the reasons I don't do it, and I will answer your question, is I would be willing to pay if women were traditional women. But the fact of the matter is that in 2022, the current dating meta, you have to assume going into a date that girl that you're going on a date with, that you're going to pay for, that you're going to provide for, that you're going to adhere to your traditional gender role, she's fucking one other guy at least. You have to
Facts.
assume going in she's sleeping with someone else.
That's true.
I don't want to adhere to my traditional gender roles with someone that's not adhering to theirs. So
Well said.
to me, it rubs me the wrong way if a girl is hooking up with another guy. Look, I get it. It's our first time hanging out. We haven't talked about commitment. Of course not. It's our first time hanging out. But I don't want to even date a girl that's sleeping with someone else.
Right.
Maybe call me old-fashioned. If I want to date you, be fucking single. Be properly single. Don't be fucking one guy, two guys, three guys. I don't want
Yeah,
it.
it's
I don't
gross.
even, dude, I don't even want to hook up with I don't even want to kiss. I don't want to hook up with a girl that's sleeping with another guy. It's a fucking wrap for me. And it's so crazy to me that in 2022, us men, we've just accepted, yeah, we gotta go in thinking she's sleeping with another guy. Nah, like, maybe I'm crazy for thinking this way, but I don't want to associate. I don't want to date. I don't want to hook up with. I don't want to do anything with a girl if she's sleeping with another guy.
Right.
That's a fucking L. Anyways, guys, sorry.
Well, I mean, that's a great. I don't think you're crazy, but I mean, I think just that's where most men differ. Where we're, again, to your point, we'll never commit to that chick, but we will sleep with her and then throw her back to the streets where she belongs.
Brian, I understand your logic behind why you believe that, but how do you like implement that in real life?
Right. So I'll tell you like how that works. So
How does it work?
So there's a few ways that you can be kind of shifty about this. So here's what you do. You get to the date early.
Okay.
You get there 5-10 minutes early.
All right.
And 90% of the time that for most dates I've been on, they're 5-10 minutes late.
They're
anyways.
always late.
They're late. They're always late.
They're either flake or they're late.
So
Yeah.
what you do is if you're sitting down for a drink, right? Maybe there's like a waiter, but it's just like I'll go to like quiet lounges and drink places. I don't go to bars. I don't go to clubs. You can go to like a quiet lounge or a bar.
Yeah.
Or you can meet for coffee or tea or something. So if I'm going to like a drink place, but it's quiet, like a lounge, and I don't really drink, so like I'll get like a glass of wine or something, and that's it for the night. I tell the waiter beforehand, I'm like, listen, separate checks before she's even there.
But what if this girl is traditional and she's the girl that you think deserves the traditional treatment? How do you
That you're not giving her.
how do you know?
Okay, but
It's a pretty easy way to resolve that. You can just pay both checks.
Well, so here's the thing, right?
Because you're going to take a L on that, though, possibly. On a
Maybe.
good girl.
But if she's really fucking down, like she'll
Yeah.
just pay.
Also, the odds are low, bro. Like, I mean,
The odds are low.
the odds are low that
Oh,
you
yeah,
would lose
a
this
traditional,
bet that she's a traditional woman.
Yeah.
Well, especially here in California. Like I'd say
Oh.
90, like because you're in Vegas, right? And then you're in Florida.
Right.
Like those are very much more conservative. Well, Nevada's kind of,
yeah.
but like,
No, I live in a right-wing state, and it's beautiful.
but Florida, like, if you're in Florida, you better pay for the check. Otherwise, you're probably not. Especially you're in Miami or.
Yeah, a little bit north, but
Yeah. So like, I mean, it's a
West
totally
Palm, Trump's area. Yeah.
it's a totally different dynamic. But here in California, like you can assume most girls like they lean pretty liberal.
Right.
And I'm not like super conservative dude. Like I'd say I'm pretty moderate politically.
I'm not conservative either.
I'm like pretty moderate.
I'm like a
Don't-
left-wing
don't-
Democrat.
Don't put on the Trump hat, Trillsteen. Don't do it.
Chat, should I put on the
chicks
Trump
are
hat?
gonna leave, dude.
Should I put on the Trump hat?
Don't
Will
do
you guys
it.
leave if I put on the hat?
Yes.
I think they're good sport.
You'll leave if I put on the hat?
Don't
Really?
do it. Don't do
Don't
it,
do it.
Trillsteen. So, anyways, to get to fucking Trillsteen. What are your other props you have in there? What the fuck did you don't Trillsteen?
I'm not putting it on.
Trillsteen?
I'm not putting it on. I'm just taking it out. I'm not putting it on. Can I take it out?
Don't.
I'm not gonna put it
Trillsteen?
on screen. I'm not gonna put it on screen.
Jesus Christ! Don't.
I'm not putting it up, bro. I respect you. I'm not gonna do it.
All right.
He gets
Unless the
excited
chat
for
really
that
wants
hat.
me to. If there's $100 super chat,
$500 super chat.
$500 super chat, I put on the MAGA hat.
Or we could do how many gifted memberships?
How many gifted membership? 50?
100? 100?
50. Come on. man.
100. Because
Okay,
it's
fine.
$5 each.
All right,
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
$100 gifted memberships
Nobody's gonna do
or
it.
$500 super. I mean, I would, but you guys are fucking cheap.
Nobody's gonna do it.
I did it a million times. You assholes pay up. $500 for the MAGA hat. Or
By the way, Rolo Tomasi roasted you last stream.
I know, I saw.
He's like, don't put up any.
Yeah, I love Rolo. We DM. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan, by the way, Rolo. Please, message me.
We've been emailing back and forth. We might try to get him on. But okay,
I can
where
help.
was I? Okay, I was talking about the date. How do I set this up? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'll tell the waiter beforehand, hey, we're gonna split the check. That's it. And I get there early, or even if I'm not early, they're late anyway, so whatever.
Yeah, you're different. Because you don't even want to hook up with girls like just as a casual thing. So I understand that.
I wouldn't talk to a guy who didn't pay on the first date, and
You
that
wouldn't?
sounds shallow, but I've done that before where they don't pay for me.
Oh
and
yeah,
then I
no,
just,
that's a thing. Yeah, I mean, we've had girls on the show that Michael Trillstein's gonna gift the subs. Don't do the soup chat. Do the sub.
I
or the
can't. Not
memberships.
from my phone. I can't do memberships from my
Oh
phone.
fuck. Okay. We've had girls come on the show who this is collusion. This is collusion.
Russian collusion.
You can only wear it for 5 minutes. Okay, not the whole show. All right. Trillstein, shake on it. 5 minutes.
I'm not shaking on anything.
You can't wear it the whole
If
show.
I spend $500, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Trillstein, we can't trigger the okay. So we've had girls on the show that have said that. Yeah, you know, listen, if the guy doesn't pay, then it was nice meeting you. There's not going to be a second date. That's fine. That's your prerogative. I'm a egalitarian.
What if
There
he
it
was
is.
like a really good guy, like Brian?
How do you know that on the
Like,
first date, though?
I know, but you got to give it a chance. You'll never know.
Everyone's, I feel like, showing
And
their
listen,
best self
guys,
on the first date.
I want to warn you guys again. If you do what I do, you're gonna lose women. You're gonna lose women. Like, it is what it is. But like, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna stick to my guns. This is the shitty hill that I'm gonna die on. Not paying for a chick's fucking $7 wine at fucking the
Fair
Ritz
enough.
Carlton.
Oh, where'd my photo go, bro?
That's why you find a hot girlfriend
The
that
what?
you want to spoil.
What's that?
You find someone attractive you want to spoil for the first thing.
No, so I mean, like, there's a few exceptions to this. So if I'm in a relationship and I really care about the girl, then I'm more inclined to like be a provider. If she's younger, so if she's like 18 to 23 or something, in those scenarios where it's like, oh God, here it goes. All right, fuck it. Go ahead, put it on. All right, girls. Your reaction? Would you?
A lot of people have been lying about me, especially little Brian. Whatever. And I want to say, I think the women on this panel are kind of nasty.
Just wait, Trillsteen, just stop. Let me ask the girls a question. Would you date a guy who wore a MAGA hat?
Absolutely not.
No.
Chat. What should?
I guess I'm not in Florida anymore.
What?
In Florida, this makes
not.
women's panties drop.
Jesus Christ.
In Florida, like women
What,
just they
what
can't,
have I done?
they can't
what have I
like
done?
control themselves around me when I put this on. It's like their panties fall off. I guess in California it's the opposite. What hat could I wear that would be helpful? Would it be like a Bernie Sanders hat or a Hillary Clinton hat or
Wait, would you guys date a guy who wore
a United States? Is that bad?
an American flag hat? That's kind of like more tame.
It's cute for like 4th of July vibes.
I think.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that like
A hat just makes them rule me out. Isn't that funny? Isn't that intolerant of you to say because you're wearing a hat, therefore I'd never date you?
yeah, well they disagree with your politics.
Yeah, but
Trillsteen.
that's a silly thing to not consider somebody as a friend or whatever because they vote differently than you. I mean, can you explain that to me? Like, why would you not?
Yeah.
I'm curious. Or you don't want to go there? Okay,
well,
let's not go there.
it's politics.
All right,
right?
we'll stay
So-
away from politics. That's fine.
But
As I wear the hat.
you got to understand that. I mean, you're in California, so like.
Yeah,
bro,
but why do I have to understand
I fucking
something?
dare you to wear that.
I will.
Around
Trill will
like
do it.
Santa
I'm like,
Barbara. Dude,
I'm like Steve will do it. Trill will do it. I'm not afraid. Just communists.
You probably do better up north, like Northern California.
Yeah,
And
like San Diego.
Yeah, like Barstow, or not Barstow, Bakersfield.
Here's the thing. I don't believe any of you when you said you wouldn't date a guy with a MAGA hat on. I think you're all lying.
It's
complete cap.
I think
you
you're lying to
underestimate-
It's not you.
No,
with
I
it.
think it's
Just
no,
get
it's not
your
me.
distance.
Forget me. I'm not a 10, right? I'm kind of ugly and fat. If a hot guy with a shredded six-pack that treated you like a princess, bought you everything you ever wanted, was friends with your friend, he happened to wear a hat, you're telling me that would rule him out forever?
But okay,
Yeah.
Michael.
That's
you're-
cap, bro.
No,
I don't
it's
believe
not.
that.
Okay, but
I don't believe that.
you're framing the argument of, oh, he's just wearing a hat, but that hat symbolizes your political ideology, and it's fair for either a conservative or a liberal woman.
I disagree.
To not want to date someone who doesn't share their political beliefs.
Of course, they have the freedom to do whatever they want, but I think it's intolerant and shallow, personally. Because
Well, no.
I don't care. I will bake bread with anybody with any politics. I think this is part of the problem with America.
You would date a woman that doesn't share your political values?
Yeah,
I think that you would marry a woman that
I wouldn't marry her. Because
Well,
here's
okay,
the
yeah,
thing.
sure.
Here,
You'll
listen,
sleep- okay.
let me tell you something. When I first started dating Christina and Angela, both very liberal, hate Trump, 100%. They hated Trump, both of them. And we started dating, slowly revealed my politics, and funny enough, when they started hearing why I wore the hat, they started to understand it instead of ruling it out. That, you know, that's kind of how the world works. If you judge a book by its cover or by a TikTok cover, here's another thing. Angela hated Andrew Tate and hated Myron Gaines until she went on Fresh and Fit and realized TikTok was lying about her. You know who also lies about people? The news. They lie about Trump all the time. They lie about Kanye, Kyrie, etc. I don't mean to get political here. I think it's just not very tolerant of people from California to say they wouldn't talk to a person because they voted differently from them. I think that's extremely intolerant. It's so the opposite of what they claim to be.
Well, I mean, I would disagree with you here. I think talk is one thing, and I agree with you in the sense that there's a lot of political, what's the term? There's a lot of political
division,
division, which I think is bad. I think we should be able to talk.
This is the first step, my friend.
To people, but the question was, would you date? And I think it's perfectly reasonable for example, I think it's perfectly reasonable for a conservative woman to say, this person, they're liberal, they don't share my values.
That's a good point.
In the same way that I think it's perfectly reasonable for a liberal woman to say, hey, this conservative person, they don't share my values.
That's totally fair to say. What I didn't like was if someone, the question was, would you ever date a guy that wore the hat? And they said no, confidently. And to me, I think that's silly. Of course, they have the freedom to do whatever they want to do, but one, I don't believe it, and two, I think it's BS and intolerant.
It's like a big statement on your head.
But
though.
but that's how you interpret it. You don't know what my statement is. You don't know why I'm wearing it. You're making a story. But no, let me tell you.
Because what he stands for is shallow.
But okay, Michael, keep in mind, I'm politically center. I'm pretty moderate, but you have to understand is that the hat is the Trump hat. So you're communicating that you're a Trump supporter and a conservative, and that's fine, right? But liberal women probably don't want to date conservative men.
Though. That's cap. Liberal women want conservative men. That's what the whole show's about. These women think they want to date left-wing communists that say men and women should be equal when it turns them off. So what you're saying is contradicting the point of the show.
I see what you're saying in that women want strong, masculine
conservative men. That's what they want. They want to pretend that that's not what they want, but that's what they want because women never say what they want. They say the opposite of what they want. It's opposite day almost all the time with women.
Do you guys want to respond to Michael Trillsteen?
By the way, I want to be clear. I think you're all beautiful and kind and sweet, and I have already accepted we're never going to date. So,
well, as soon as you put the hat on,
I want to be friendly with you. So please tell me where I'm wrong, because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll take the hat off.
Like how you think when we're working it's unattractive. We think a guy who's like all about his like politics is unattractive in a way because he's so like into that and not into me.
Paisley?
Yeah, like I wouldn't want to date someone on either side that's like way too extremist about it.
Okay.
And I just think that hat is, no offense, but yeah.
It's a lie. Paula?
Let's do some super chat.
I could never be with someone who's a hardcore Trumpy.
Okay.
Let's do some super chats. Okay, so we've got.
Can we get mine?
Yeah, we'll get yours.
Cool. I got the show canceled. He's gonna get a strike after this show.
No.
I did. For interviewing Sneeko.
Did we do this one? I don't think so. DeRaw, thank you for the 9 British pounds, is it? I believe it's British pounds. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. My apologies in advance. Yo, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. I feel like dating apps have kind of ruined modern dating. I know some awesome guys in their 30s who have never been in a relationship and women just don't give them the time of day. Okay. I know some awesome guys in their 30s and women just don't give them. Yeah. So, okay. I see your point. So yeah, definitely I would say social media and dating apps have destroyed the dating marketplace. It's really bad because what social media and dating apps has done is it's globalized the sexual marketplace, the dating marketplace. So back in the day, the group of people that you could date, maybe you went out to a local club, local bar, you had your social circle, your friend group. That Those were your options. Now you have girls getting flown out to LA, getting flown out to Los Angeles. They can match with a guy who's 100 miles away, 200 miles away, 300 miles away. And, you know, we've had girls come on the show who go to UCSB, who 18, 19, freshmen, sophomores in college, who are getting DM'd, and some of them aren't even particularly attractive. They're average looking. They're getting DM'd by rappers, athletes, NFL players, NBA players. This did not exist 10 years ago. 18-year-old, 19-year-old college girls at UCSB were not getting DM'd by... They did not have access to NFL players. They did not have access to NBA players. They didn't have access to rappers, all this shit. So it's totally changed it. It's made hypergamy much more, much stronger. And, you know, you basically just have women chasing after the top 10, top 20% of men. And they've released, they have the data on this on Tinder. Most men on Tinder, guys, if you're an average dude, you're playing Russian roulette with your self-esteem. You don't guys, if you're not really like top tier Chad, honestly, don't get on the dating apps because it's going to fucking destroy your self-esteem. The top tier guys are getting all the matches. They're getting all the women. All the women want to date the top tier guys. Those guys are never going to commit to those women. It is what it is. So, MGTOW. Let's see.
Don't give up hope, guys.
Yeah, guys, don't give up hope.
I think I might be like a maroon pill at this point. So
You made a bunch of conservative points, I just want to say.
thank you, sir. Wait, pop the hat off. Come on, man.
No.
It's been on. Come on, pop it
Dude,
off.
at $500 super chat, you said I could wear the hat.
I said 5 minutes. Come
All
on,
right.
come on, just for the girl. You know. We had our fun. No, Michael Trillstein.
I didn't mean to trigger anyone.
Tell you what.
I'm sorry if that upset you guys. Seriously, I didn't mean to upset anybody. Seriously, I didn't mean to make anyone feel unhappy.
We got Daral with the $9 soup chat. Great to see you uploading again. Brixon, Brian. Oh, my bad. Been a fan since the OG prank days. Keep it up. Idea for a future podcast being of Indian origin would be. Michael Trillstein.
Is this better?
Focus.
Is this better than the hat?
Did you take your ADD medication?
I didn't actually.
That's what's going on. Okay. But take it off. Come on, pop it off.
What's wrong with this?
What? Here, look. If you're gonna wear a hat,
What hat do you have? Why can't I wear my purple blindfold?
here, put it on. You have to wear this for the rest of the show.
I want to wear it with the purple blindfold.
Oh God. Okay.
Wait, no, this is like the Nazi thing.
No. This is World
No,
War I.
nah. He tried to trick me, bro. I'm the top Jew. I ain't touching that.
This is World War
I don't want
I.
no Germany hat, bro.
This is World War One.
Fuck, miss me with that, bro. Let
Trillstein.
me tell you something. This Jewish train is going to Madison Square Garden. We're not going back to Auschwitz. Not this time. First time, shame on us, okay?
It's World War One.
We're not going back to
This is
Auschwitz.
before.
Jesus Christ.
the Holocaust.
Not going back to Auschwitz, man.
All right, moving on.
Not a second
We
time.
got.
The first time I didn't love it. 3-star review.
We got Daral. Thank you for the subsequent $9 British pound super chat. Thanks for the support, man. Appreciate it. Oh wait, I already fucking read this, bro. Sorry, guys. Indian origin would be interested to see. Is anyone? I mean, you're.
Arranged marriages.
What?
I'm not totally against arranged marriages, honestly.
What?
at
Me
this
Just
either.
curious.
point.
What's your ethnicity?
I'm Indian, but I
Oh,
don't.
Really?
Let's talk
Yeah.
about it.
I did not know that.
I don't know what it means.
Idea for a future podcast being of Indian origin would be interested to see a discussion on arranged marriages. Are you
Does
gonna?
that still happen? I don't.
I know
think it
something
does.
Probably
about
not in the U.S. Well, maybe like really traditional.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
But-
dated a Patel, and her parents definitely wanted her to be arranged marriage. They did not like that she was dating me. So,
Okay.
no,
All right.
it still happens.
Actually, kind of on the topic, Jason,
Yes, sir.
your girlfriend what race?
She's
is
not
she?
my girlfriend.
Well, the girl you're seeing. The girl you're seeing.
What race is she?
Yeah, what race is she?
She's mixed. She's like white, German, native,
Okay.
black. Yeah, she's.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
I'm
nice
curious to
mix.
ask because I've had some male friends who are Asian, and they've told me that they find it difficult dating outside their race. Like they've told me, like, oh, white girls aren't into me, Latina girls aren't into me. Like, have you experienced difficulty dating outside of your race?
It's a good
at all?
I mean, I've definitely dated less white girls, but I've dated pretty much every race except like Middle Eastern. Honestly, that's probably it's the only race I haven't dated before.
You haven't dated what?
Middle Eastern.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Brian, can I have some more water, bro?
Here,
I just drink it.
What's that?
I just drink it.
There's some water behind you.
Oh, thanks.
But yeah, I would say white girls though. I noticed that's probably like the least like often that I like date white girls. Yeah.
Why do you think it is that women, and I could be wrong in this, but I mean, I there's some statistics that show that, for example, Asian women are twice as likely to marry outside of their race as Asian men are.
Wow.
So I think it's like something like 100. I don't know the exact numbers, but twice as likely.
I mean, I would imagine like height has something to do with it. Obviously, I mean, the whole stereotype, the small dick stereotype, I'm sure that has some kind of impact.
Okay.
Is it true?
I mean, I'm average, team average.
Me
Brian.
too.
But I mean, I do all right. But I would say those are probably the two reasons, if I had to take a guess, that women tend to gravitate.
Let's open it up to the girls. Like, have you guys
Been with Asians?
dated an Asian guy before?
Not dated, but I mean, I haven't dated that many people, but I wouldn't say I wouldn't.
Slept with? Never
don't
slept
know.
with an Asian man?
No.
Okay, go ahead. Well, she's been in her 7-year.
I think an Asian guy has tried to go out with me, but I didn't do that. And I used to date like white guys.
Why didn't you date the Asian?
We were best friends, and it didn't feel right.
You put him in the friend zone.
Yeah.
What about you? Have you ever dated an Asian guy?
No.
Okay.
Damn. Kiki? Damn. L in the chat for the Asians.
Oh wow. Okay. I don't know where that.
Maybe
came
that's
from.
why they have that weird, all that stuff in Japan, They have to, yeah. I've been to Japan.
All right, we got Everyday Edgar here with the $10 soup chat. I'll self-delete before I put up with Natalie's voice. Natalie, your response to Everyday Edgar, he just shot shots.
She has no, just
You
a shrug.
got to
Bye.
insult him back. I mean, that's kind of the you got
Go
to
die.
Go
what?
die.
Jesus, God damn.
That was quite the response.
All right, we got Wicket 1988. Thank
Oh,
you for the
boy.
check. I believe that's check. I don't know, Kroners. What is the K? Kroners. Thank you, man. Really appreciate the support. We need Natalie's boyfriend on the show and ask him how he survived 7 years with her.
That's a good question.
Natalie, you're
Because I'm hot.
because she is hot.
Well, that's a
answer.
fact.
It's a good
That's
answer.
actually the correct answer.
Have
that's the
you
correct
ever
answer.
done any ASMR on OnlyFans?
No.
You should do ASMR OnlyFans.
I like her
videos.
voice. I think the chat is great. No, I'm kidding. No, I do like her voice. It's nice. It's like an
All right,
angel.
we got our fucking Chad over here, Mike Trillsteen, with the big $500 super chat. Hey man, thank you, man. Really
Oh
appreciate
yeah,
the
of
support.
course, man. I love this show, and I want it to.
And I just
continue.
want to say, I do genuinely really appreciate you've been tuning in almost every show, I think, for the past couple of weeks now, and your continued support on the show. You're probably our top
No, probably I am.
patron. Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, but you're welcome.
No, I really appreciate it, man. Thank you, man.
Hey, Brian. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Brian, thank you for having me.
Of course, man. Thank
Sorry
you.
if the hat was on too long.
No, I'm just teasing you. Okay, we got Milo's track with the Australian $15. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Brian, you're a top G. I agree with everything you said. We get along. Shame you're not in Australia, but spot on, my man. Sorry if I'm not sure what this is in response to. Maybe it was like the whole first date, me not paying on the first date thing. I think this is what it was in response to. If you want to just confirm in the chat and let us know if that was in response to the first date thing and not paying.
Oh, my guy Brandon.
Brandon Haley with the $10 super chat.
Yo.
Trill, liberal women won't ever understand, but they'll still sleep with you. Got to agree to disagree. Keep the hat off.
Thanks, B. Haley.
Thank you, man. Appreciate the super chat. Brian, I agree with you on the first dates. A woman never gets an expensive first date from me. Most mine are movie theaters or hanging at home and workouts for me. Yeah, definitely, Brandon. I'd also say don't do food dates, just not even from a money point of view, but just like food dates are kind of pretty awkward in the sense that if it's not going well, you sat down, there's the waiter, and then the waiter comes in, interrupts the conversation, then you're trying to eat, the food gets cold, but you don't want there to be like awkward silence. So I'd say, guys, get a drink or get a coffee, get some hot water, or just go for a walk. do something free if you want to be a real fucking Chad.
Here's the issue, though. Brandon Haley looks like a Greek god. So, like, take his advice with a grain of salt. Every woman will sleep with Brandon Haley if they see him.
You said he owns a nightclub?
He's a manager there.
Oh, manager in the nightclub.
Yeah, and he's, like, ripped and hot, and I want to fuck him.
Okay. Brandon, thank you for the super chat, man. Much appreciated.
Everybody does.
You know what? Let's continue on kind of on the theme of this. We have a video to react to.
Ooh.
From our good friends over at Fresh and Fit Podcast.
I know those guys.
Yeah, check them out on YouTube. They're fucking awesome. Myron's a fucking legend. Dude, Myron has helped me out.
Can I give him a shout out? Oh, you
so
first.
much.
How has he helped you?
Just like he's definitely shifted my views on certain things. I don't agree with him on everything. I agree with him on a lot. And he's also just a powerhouse in terms of his speaking ability. I definitely admire that about Myron. Like he's just really, really good speaker and just super on point.
Yeah.
I certainly envy his just his ability to make really strong arguments.
Yeah.
And he, like, one thing that I've been challenged on from my viewers and from chat is sometimes I put up with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And I don't always like check people when like I should. And I definitely need to be more assertive, both in my arguments and also just like checking like bad behavior or whatever.
I thought you were pretty assertive today with the situation.
A little bit. I mean, but I don't know. Also, part of it is just like I feel like it takes a lot to faze me. So like if a girl's like kind of talking shit, like I'm not gonna be like, I don't get mad. Like I really don't get mad if she's like being kind of disrespectful. Like I just don't really care. But like I guess I need to learn. Like my chat's been telling me, and I don't know, chat. Maybe you guys can weigh in. Like they're telling me, like, Brian, you got to check that. But I'm like, oh, she said something stupid. I'm not even phased. So I don't know. Like, do you think? I don't know.
Well, part of that is think about how you grew your following. You have 4 million YouTube subscribers. You're a G. And part of how you did that was you were doing things where you'd go on the street and talk to people. That takes balls. It takes the ability to be unfazed. Mm-hmm. So you kind of built that skill set of not getting too emotional over rejection or people being mean. So therefore, that carries here, I think.
Actually, I've never even thought about it that way, but that's a really good point. Yeah, I mean, doing like all the prank stuff, the hidden camera stuff, like when you're doing that, people are going to have sometimes, 99% of the time everyone's laughing, whatever, but sometimes people are like,
mean,
no,
right?
not. Yeah, they're mean.
I know it because I've managed Connor Murphy for a very long time. And he's very similar channel to you where, he has to overcome social anxiety for the purpose of the video. So, and real quick on Myron, man, I mean, I don't have enough good things to say about him. I similarly do a lot of super chats and membership gifting because contrary to popular belief about clout chasing, I just support Myron so much. I met him in February of 2019. We got friendly. We went out, picked up girls together. By picked up girls, I mean he picked up girls, and I was too scared and did nothing and went home. But we've been friends for a while, and just a great guy. And I see all these lies about him in the media. It's part of the reason I get sensitive over the Trump stuff is I don't like when people lie about people. It really upsets me. So when people lie about Myron, and I've talked about this, Brian, and maybe you can diagnose me here. I get much angrier when people disrespect or lie about my friends than myself. If it's me, I don't really care. People lie about me all the time. But when they lie about Brian or Myron or whoever, I get fucking furious. Like I've got spit coming out of my mouth right now. It makes me so angry. So Myron, and I'm going to say this publicly because people care about my opinion, people that are liberal because some people still do because I grew up in theater in New York. Myron Gaines and Fresh Prince CEO and Big Mo and Chris, Shouty, She's So Icy, Eric and Anwar, the whole team at Fresh and Fit are incredible people. Mm-hmm. They are kind, they are loyal, they are smart, they are sweet, and they have good manners. Mm-hmm. And if you say otherwise, you're just wrong.
Yeah, they've got a great team. And I think I've been watching them since like pretty early on, not from like the very, very beginning, but like I think almost, I don't know when it was, almost 2 years ago. They started like almost 2 years ago, I think.
They started 2020, I think around October, or maybe a little before that.
Yeah. So, anyways,
to hit 1 million subscribers in 2 years is crazy.
Yeah, they're doing some awesome stuff with their show. And, anyways, so we're gonna react to a video of theirs. Be sure to check them out on YouTube. Eric, if you can go ahead and pull up the video we're gonna react to.
That's the show I did with the 2 girlfriends
the
that
first
are perfect
one.
10s.
We've interviewed a few girls on this podcast that are millionaires that make quite a bit of money. You know what they all said? I could think of a couple right now, actually, that are successful influencers. Yeah. All of them said, fuck that money, I want a relationship and I want children and I want a family. Women don't derive the same pleasure from money and success that men do. When men get money and success, they say, okay, cool, I can get a family, that family will be dependent upon me. When a woman makes money, she says, I'm strong and independent. Then you gotta ask yourself, independent of who? Of men 9 out of 10 times. And we're better together than we are apart. So if you're gonna be independent and be by yourself, well, there's a high likelihood that you're gonna be sad. Women derive pleasure from people, not things.
And your queen Beyonce, for all the single ladies, has a man. And kids.
So she been lying. So all I'm saying is that for all you ladies that want to sit there and chase a bag and money and generational wealth, that's a very masculine thing to aspire for, because men are the ones that typically chase money and success, because men understand that if we don't perform, we can't get girls.
Fair use.
For y'all, your value is not based on how much money you earn. You can be a bum, but if you're submissive, attractive, not a pain in the ass, etc., you can find a good man. You absolutely can. There's also a study that shows that since like the 1970s, as women have become more and more progressive and feminism has got stronger and stronger and more women have entered the workplace and made more money, their happiness and life satisfaction levels have actually been going down as a byproduct of that. So, and the reason why is because we have more single women now than ever before. So chasing a career and making money, that's great. You can do it. But what I am saying is that it's going to make you, it's not going to make you sexier to the opposite gender.
I did.
No, I mean, how often were you?
I just said it once or twice.
Oh, yeah.
Because I thought the chat needed you to say it.
No, it's not necessary.
Okay.
But yo, shout out to Fresh and Fit. Check them out on YouTube.
Those are my guys.
That was kind of related to our previous conversation. Your guys' reaction to what we just watched.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What?
That's it? Just OMG?
Profound.
I thought we were all going to go in a row,
But yeah, you start first. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that's totally wrong, incorrect.
Why?
Everyone should make their own money. And be okay with wanting to go out and buy things without asking someone else to buy it for them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was
reaction?
kind of going to say, I feel like it'd be kind of weird to, like, as a man, have someone, like, overly rely on you. I don't know.
Okay. Is that all?
Yeah.
I mean, we weren't born to, like, okay, some guy's going to take care of me, thank God. Like, we're not being born like that.
Really?
Yeah. Duh.
Duh.
I mean, I think the difference is, though, is men don't mind taking care of women, but women definitely mind taking care of men.
I mean, everyone goes to school. We all need a career. We all.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do. We all go to school.
Oh, no, I don't think
and
Myron
get
was saying,
education.
like, don't go to school, like, don't get a career.
Yeah.
He's just saying that potentially as you get older, you might not see the same value in those things, and it might not bring you enough fulfillment. Since, I mean, once you get like 45, if you're still single, life's gonna get pretty tough and lonely.
dark.
Yeah, and dark, because a lot of like pitfalls in life are gonna come up.
Well, hopefully by then you already got it figured out, which most people do, or
No,
they
most
fall
people
back
do
to their
not.
Yeah,
family.
that's the thing, though,
do
is like the average income of a woman is like what, 30 to 40,000. So it's like most women, like, they're gonna be down bad when they're 45.
Yeah,
if they're
or
still
with their
single.
family.
Yeah, I mean, your
Or
family
with
dies
some type of
eventually,
roommate.
though. Yeah.
Well, they actually something recently came out, Jason, that I mean,
oh yeah, in like major cities, women are starting to out earn.
In major cities, single women without children are actually out earning their male counterparts in major cities.
That's I can see that.
So I mean, but I mean, there are going to be a lot of probably lonely women.
Yeah, the question is that going to fulfill most women?
Well, and I think like viewing a career as like your primary objective in life is just like kind of a shitty way to look at life. I don't know.
You're saying for all people or just women?
Well, I think, and I think Myron was saying this, right? Like women, I don't think derive the same pleasure from like really pursuing a career that men do.
Yeah. I mean, it's true. And here's the other problem. You're biologically programmed as women. You might not feel it now because you're in your early 20s, but you're biologically programmed to want to have children and be a mother and nurture, right? It's in your biology. And what typically happens nowadays, because women are misled to think that they should prioritize their career over their family, is they wait until late 20s, mid 30s, sometimes even early 40s in some cases, to lock down a man and have a child. And now all of a sudden they've waited too long. Their sexual market value is lower because the options you have now are the best options you're going to have to get a high status man, a man that makes money that you want. If you wait until your 30s, you're much less likely to lock down a guy that you want to have, because men, generally speaking, want young, fertile women. It's what we want. 18 to 23 is kind of like when women are in their sexual peak. It's the opposite for men. Men tend to be in their peak sexual market value later in life because they've built their career. And women prefer men that build careers with money, and men prefer women that are feminine, submissive, and young and fertile, because we're just attracted to that. We want to procreate, and you want to nurture. So the problem is, when you start trying to live your life like a man, career-wise, when you decide to get married, you're going to have less options, and you're most likely to be less happy, because all of a sudden you're trying to be there for your children and also be there for your career, which again...
What do you mean living life like a man?
So nowadays women tend to think they have to be like a guy through programming, through the media, through Hollywood.
Not exactly what that
Well,
means.
if you want me to make my point, then don't interrupt me. So...
Are you saying that because they're getting money and making more money than their...
No, I want to
other?
answer your original question, and now you're asking other questions. Your question is, why do women think like men, or think that, or why do I think? So let me not make it objective. Let me try to give you some help here. Why do I think that women believe they have to act like men? Is that the question?
Yeah, that's what I asked you.
Okay, I'm just checking. So the reason why is they've been programmed. We've all been programmed to a certain degree through the Matrix, right? Whatever the media says, Hollywood, etc. Go girl, slay, get your money. You don't need man. I don't need no man. Fuck men. All that shit, right? Which she's kind of on a little bit, ironically, even though she has 7 years with a guy. Get your own money. Fuck men. Men ain't shit. There is a culture of that. And to deny that that's true is just to deny reality. There is a culture of kind of fuck men, and men ain't shit, and get your own money. If women are looking to be independent of men to get their own money, they kind of have to start thinking like a man, don't they? They have to start being more ambitious, chasing career, chasing money over starting a family. And men, typically, our goal is to make the most money possible so we can get the best woman possible. Because women typically want a man that makes more money than them. Whereas we don't give a shit. You can work at McDonald's. Therefore, as a woman, if you want a good man that does well, you're better off prioritizing being a feminine woman that wants to help support a family.
But that's not realistic. That's not realistic.
How is it not realistic?
Not in this society. It's not realistic.
How is it not realistic?
Because we need 2 household incomes. We
No,
can't just go off of yours.
That is,
I mean,
she's kind of
we've,
right on
we've
that.
we've
There's
had
not
to
enough
step up
that's
to the
true.
plate
Yeah.
because there's been a lack. And it's not the men's fault. It's society because it's so rough out there.
That's very true. That's
so we're not going to just sit back and be broke.
That's a good point. That's a good point. And I wasn't suggesting to stay back and be broke. I was suggesting that women, I think, overcompensate for that very issue.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah.
Overcompensate is my point.
I mean, more power to them if they just want to keep striving.
Don't be a broke chick. I'm not saying to not have any money and depend on men for everything, because unfortunately, there are shitty guys out there, and you don't want to have a shitty leader. I'm not suggesting in any way, shape, or form that a woman should follow a bad leader. I'm saying if she wants a good leader, and hopefully a great leader, then be a great follower. That's all. Don't try to be a co-leader.
You have to be your own leader.
Because men don't want a co-leader. We want a follower. Just like the dance floor. In dancing, in salsa, you would know this. Men lead, women follow. That's how it goes. Doesn't mean the man is better.
Yeah, that's just not the case anymore, I feel like.
That's true.
Just a few things. One, can you just put the water down on the ground? Can you scoot the microphone there? You got to tilt the microphone up ever so slightly, and then if you can put that one on the floor. So you think it's not true anymore that men are the leaders? Is that?
I don't think it's their fault.
But okay. So earlier on in the conversation, pretty much all of you said that the guy should pay on the first date. Isn't that the man leading?
Correct.
And I mean, probably most of you probably want a guy to be a leader. Like, I don't know about you guys, but like if I ask a girl, I know exactly where I want to eat all the time.
Yeah.
I don't
turns
need,
them on.
like, I know where I want to eat. I know what movie I want to watch. I know what I want to do.
Have you ever seen a woman with like a big menu? They panic. Like my point is they struggle with decision making.
Okay.
Like it was adding to your point. I don't.
Yeah.
But Brian, don't you like? Didn't you say you would like if a girl approached you though? Like,
Yeah.
how do you?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. They don't. Women don't do that shit. Would I be okay with it? 100%. I'd encourage it. My DMs are open. But
Are
like
they?
women don't really initiate with guys in that way.
Right.
Yeah, okay, maybe once they'll do
very
it.
rare. It
It's
almost
rare.
never
it's
happens,
so
bro.
rare.
Don't you think possibly it's kind of like a red flag though for a girl to just like confidently approach you just in public? Like,
Yeah, it's
isn't that
weird.
kind of weird?
It is kind of
Like,
weird. I
it's
mean,
like-
I would like it, but I would be a little like,
A girl could still do it in a feminine way.
That's true.
Okay.
Like, there's definitely still like if she was really like boisterous and like
Yeah.
obnoxious,
Yeah.
then yes, it would be a turnoff. But like if she did it like in a tactful sort of way, I wouldn't have any problem with it. Like, but the fact of the matter is, women don't need to because they have
Yeah, of
like
course.
an abundance of options.
Yeah,
through-
women shouldn't be giving men in public attention, or even saying hi or a glance.
Why?
Or a glance.
Why?
Yeah, if
it's-
you got a boyfriend. Yeah.
I don't think it's the right woman thing to do.
It's
To
not,
look at you and say hi in public after you're a stranger, I don't think it's okay.
I mean, I invite it. I'd be fine with it. It wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm
it wouldn't
cool with
bother
it.
me.
Yeah,
It wouldn't
I
bother
think
me.
they should be friendly. I don't know why you're suggesting they should.
I feel like the guy should really say something first
Okay, but
for me to interact
that is
with
conceding that you want the man to lead, which was my original point.
Yeah, I mean,
you're talking about masculinity, so you have to use your masculinity
Okay,
somehow.
but that's the point. That's the whole point I was trying to make, even if I said it clunkily with the Trump hat. Women want men to lead. They want men to be strong. That's just a fact. You can deny it if you want to. But women want men to lead. They want strong leaders. Women have never been turned on by a submissive, weak man. It's never happened.
And we get turned off when you want us to be frail and fragile all the time.
But that's not what we're suggesting.
I
We
don't-
want you to be
men
frail
Or
and
don't want to pay
fragile.
for the meals, so it's like kind of contradictory. It's like
wait, who doesn't? Wait, what?
when you guys talk about like not wanting to
No,
pay
they'll
for the
pay.
meals.
I said I'm
won't-
happy to pay the meal.
They will pay.
I want to pay the meal.
Well, it
I
seems like
would-
you guys were complaining a
It
little
does
bit.
bother me when a girl doesn't.
I wasn't
at least
complaining.
offer or say thank you. That's like
Yeah.
that's a big.
I wasn't
turn-off.
complaining.
Yeah, if they don't like, at least say thank you. Like if you do
Yeah.
pay, you know.
Yeah,
But,
like a sincere thank you. Yeah, but you'd be surprised.
It's
A
like
lot
an
of girls just
entitlement.
don't say thank
They're
you.
just entitled
Yeah.
to it. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
It's just you.
that's just to me. That's just courtesy. That's just
Yeah.
polite. If someone pays for you, you should at least say thank you.
Yeah.
you
Oh,
know?
for sure.
But like, even that they won't do. Okay, but so to go back to that, fucked up my mic there. For me personally, yeah, I'm not going to pay for a girl on the first date. There are some exceptions, like if she's younger than me and there's like a discrepancy in our income. But
Like if she was the McDonald's.
I'm sorry,
chick.
but if I'm dating like a 30-year-old professional woman who's making 100K, like
Like
Yeah.
Christine Quinn
who?
from Selling Sunset. Christine.
Selling
Who-
sunset.
Is that a Kardashian? Who? Wait.
Selling Sunset. It's a Netflix show. Like Christine, she's like
Who
a
the
boss
fuck
babe.
is that guy?
Yeah,
She's
I
a
don't
real
know who that
estater. Like
Yeah,
makes
all hot
tons
chicks
of
are real
money.
estaters.
Is she a mom?
She is married to like an
She's a
older
MILF.
man.
Okay, rock and roll, rock and roll. Anyways, okay, so
Sorry, I know I'm-
just to go back to the video. So I want to ask you guys a question. Actually, before I get to this bit, go for it. So have you guys ever been DM'd by a guy with a blue check mark?
Yes.
What about you?
No.
Okay, so just you. Can you tell us, not his name, but athlete, musician? I mean, I'm assuming there was probably multiple of them.
Yeah, I do like producers, rappers, like
Any NFL
basketball,
players?
Yeah, or like.
But you
like
soundly rejected them,
basketball
right?
players.
Well, yeah, she's in the
Yeah, I don't
relationship,
really
so-
like reply to them or anything.
Okay, but you have gotten verified Instagram
Yes.
users in your DMs.
And artists and rappers.
Are we having a conversation through the screen? Like you're looking at me in the screen, but okay. Anyways, so okay, so just you with the blue check marks. See, I mean, and we've had some girls on here. I mean, I know you're kind of you're in LA, right? Or San Diego? Where are you based? Where's home base?
Wait, what?
Where's home base for you? LA, San Diego?
Yeah, San Diego right now.
Okay. So,
Wow.
the fuck was that? It's wind. Oh, some tree or some shit fell over. So, here in Santa Barbara, like, we can have girls who are like in college. Santa Barbara, right? It's kind of like 2 hours north of LA. It's a small city. They're getting DM'd by athletes, NBA players, NFL players, rappers, musicians, all this shit. So it's just like totally changes the playing field. Like, I couldn't imagine being a 19-year-old guy trying to date a 19-year-old girl in today's day and age. Because a 19-year-old guy, there's no fucking women with blue check marks DMing some like average, like some normal college student 19-year-old guy. No, they're not in the fucking DMs like that with dudes. Like, so it's, to me, it kind of blows my mind. Like, there's quite a discrepancy between the attention that men receive and the attention women receive. It's night and fucking day. So anyways, I want to bring it back to the video, the Fresh and Fit video that we're kind of talking about. We were talking about finances and this sort of stuff. So I want to ask, have you ever been spoiled by a guy? We'll start with you.
No.
No.
Never been spoiled?
Yes.
Your current boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever spoiled a guy?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What's the, maybe you haven't been spoiled, but maybe you've been like taken on maybe a bit of a lavish date. Can you think of an example of like a lavish date? Maybe the guy, I can't think of an example, but any lavish dates for you?
Like, as a couple or like just talking?
In general.
A
Like the most lavish
date?
thing a guy's done for you.
Italy?
Damn.
He paid for a trip to Italy?
No, I'm just saying, like, if it were to happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been on some pretty nice dates, but I wouldn't say spoiled.
Tell us about the pretty nice dates that you've been on.
Nothing crazy, just like really nice dinners.
How expensive?
Some jewelry. I don't know.
Some jewelry?
Yeah.
Of course you don't know.
Wait.
Women never know how much things cost.
Okay.
It's just a fact, though. It's just a fact. They have no idea. See, she's nodding. They have no
even
clue.
when you have money, you're just gonna
Secret, I don't know.
swipe.
Of
Yeah,
course
I
you
really
don't know, but that's the point. You don't want to know. You don't want to be an accountant. You don't want to know how money works. I swear to God, just be open about it. You have nothing to hide. It's okay. Women don't want to do man stuff. And men generally, like, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that women feel as if they have to pretend that they want to be these boss babes that, like, they do their own bills and they don't need no man. A woman wants to submit to a man. She just wants it to be the right man. She doesn't want it to be a piece of shit. Fair enough. Have your guard up. Do not submit to the wrong man. But if you find a generous guy who's kind, loving, and sweet and wants to take care of you, there's nothing wrong with wanting that guy. There's nothing wrong with saying, when women say, I'm a princess or I'm a queen, I want to be treated like one, that's cool. If you have feminine, submissive behaviors to the right guy. Be a queen, it doesn't mean you rule the fucking castle. It means you listen to the king.
So, okay, you went on some lavish dates, expensive dinners, some
Why is this
jewelry.
controversial?
On first dates, you
Yeah.
got jewelry?
No, not
How
that.
far in did you start getting jewelry?
Like 3.
3 dates in?
Yeah, kind of psycho, but
Was it
it's
just
nice.
one guy who did this?
Yeah, it was just
Oh,
one guy. Not a lot.
3rd date in, buying jewelry. That's kind of a no.
That's a L.
That's a yikes.
But that's
That's a
again,
Yikes.
that's never happened the other way around. 3 dates in, I bought him a fucking supercar. I bought him a baseball card that was worth $10,000. You don't do that.
Yeah, where are all the women simps? I want some.
They
women-
don't exist, sir.
It would be nice though, wouldn't
They
it?
don't exist for anybody.
You
In
know
fact,
what? You know what? Let me say this.
Go ahead, sir.
You know what? As a raging, I'm going to get accused of being a misogynist, I'm sure. As a raging misogynist,
Same.
I'm open to having my mind changed.
Me too.
If there's any women that want to treat me to an all expenses paid trip to Hawaii,
I'd love that.
you know what? I will become a raging.
Dubai.
You know what? I'll be a feminist. Women, my DMs are open.
Correct.
Hawaii, we can go to Oahu. We can
Yeah.
go to Kauai. We can even go to Maui.
Mykonos, these you
Get a
go see these
OnlyFans
bitches in Greece,
girl.
you know?
You know what? My DMs are open, ladies. So
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm ready to be converted.
Where
Okay.
I have a question. all these women that like magically end up in these exotic islands taking photos, how do you think they got there?
No idea.
Sponsored.
I wouldn't be here if I knew.
You,
I would be.
Okay, let me tell you the hint. Men paying for their trips.
Oh.
You're just like one-sided today.
No.
Yeah, you are. Kind
Well,
of.
I've been trying to help you with your arguments. I've even been arguing against myself a couple times. So I'm not one-sided. I'm very open to having my mind changed. But you haven't made a solid argument yet.
Like,
By
you
the
had
way,
2 girlfriends and they
we-
didn't like plan something for you? Or, like,
No.
spoiled? No.
he
like,
probably
that's-
paid for everything.
I paid for everything. They never paid for shit. And I didn't want them to. I'm not like holding it against them. But
play?
the agreement is I'm the man, I'll provide. You're the women, you support, nurture. Let me do the man stuff, you do the women stuff. You cook, clean, do the dishes, suck this dick, right?
Well-
and I do everything else.
What?
It's, like they have an easier job. They really do. The women, your life is way easier. It really is. It really is way easier, or at least it's equal. Don't say that it's a man's world and it's so much harder to be a woman. It's not harder to be a woman. It's at least even. You can't tell me that it's much harder to be a woman.
Not.
Go ahead, tell me why it's harder to be a woman.
I have to wake up, get my hair done. You just have to like put on a shirt.
Oh my God.
I have
You
to.
don't, you don't
Wow, that's
have
difficult.
to, technically.
It's not difficult. It's not difficult. But like what we have to keep up with is nearly not what you do.
By the way, I just want to say something, guys, just to reiterate. You guys can feel free to disagree with us. Like,
Yeah, please do. Please.
feel free to disagree. Like, I'm not. We want to have a fun little
I
conversation.
swear to God.
Like, don't be shy to like come in and give us your point
And
of
this
view.
is something I have to work on. I don't mean to be aggressive in my energy. I'm just passionate about the subject. I would be thrilled.
boy.
I am sorry. I didn't mean to offend anybody. I'd be thrilled to have my views challenged, but I'm not going to concede on something unless I hear a valid argument.
Right.
Do
It's
you
just
have
a lot to take in at once.
yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's what
So
my
I
girlfriends
can't
say.
like you keep
He's got the
talking,
machine gun.
and then my head just
Yeah.
kind of zones out. But
I see.
I get your point.
Okay. Well, that.
But
Thank you.
that's it's just like
Thank you for listening.
if you do all these things for women, you're complaining that you're buying her this or that.
I'm not
It's like,
complaining about anything.
oh, but you have been this whole time.
What have I complained about?
Well, it just seems like you just keep bringing
it
up that
seems
same.
like it seems like, but that doesn't mean I complained about something. It seems
right,
like
that's
to
my
you.
opinion. But
Yeah,
it's
but
just
I have
like,
not complained.
What do you want? Do you want the woman to be masculine and pay for everything?
No,
for
I want the
you,
woman to be
or-
feminine and submissive. That's my whole point.
Okay,
and then
then
I'm thrilled
don't
to pay for
complain
them.
about buying her things. if you have the
I
means.
have not complained a single time on this podcast about them buying anything.
Okay.
That was me. I was complaining.
Girls do buy guys. I mean, you have to be with them for a good couple of years, and maybe on a birthday, they'll spend.
I'm
some
still,
money.
hang on, really quick. I'm trying to find out on what you disagree with me on.
Hey,
I don't
yo-
know, man.
Yo,
I'm just like,
yo, Jason, check this shit out. A girl bought me a burrito once.
That's rough.
What's
That's
up?
rough.
Yeah, that's what's up, girls.
But that was like a date.
It was a first date.
I mean, that's pretty
She was-
good for a first date.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
paid for the food.
Yeah.
I was head over heels until she told me she was waiting until marriage, and then
Let me add one point here. I have many beautiful, strong women in my life that I admire that in a way sort of lead me. I've paid women for coaching.
but that's the thing. You keep saying, I do this, instead of I appreciate doing these things for her. I like doing these things. It's like, I do this, I do that, I do this. And it's like, okay.
That
It just
had-
seems
You're
like it's
looking at it
complaining.
negatively.
That had nothing to do with the statement I was making. Like, you just went backwards.
You should be
No,
happy
I-
with like providing and being. The
I
man.
am happy with providing. Well, I don't know why you guys don't get this.
Because it comes off as you're not.
Okay, but it comes off that way to you, which is
We're all saying it though.
okay, all three of you. But that doesn't mean that's what it is. It seems like my perception doesn't mean it's a fact.
I know. And
fact-
like you said,
yeah.
you get really hyped up about the
And I
situation.
can
That's
see
how
that.
it's probably coming
and
off.
I appreciate you pointing that out. I'm working on it. But my point is, I'm not complaining about any of that. I'm thrilled to pay for everything. Love to. But I guess the thing that I would hope to get in return is a loving, feminine woman that's not complaining about the patriarchy. That's all.
Yeah.
Is that a fair trade, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
well, then
what
we
you
don't-
want.
we
That's
don't
fine.
disagree.
Yeah.
Good times. Good times. Okay, we're going to react to a video here. Actually, let me do super chats and then we'll watch the video. So we have, I forgot which one. Did we? I don't think we did. Okay, Blue Bands with the $10 super chat. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Career women are usually pretty masculine in general. Love the show, fellas. Hey, thank you for the support, man. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some women that like maintain their femininity, but like I said before, in order to maneuver throughout the corporate world, which is pretty fucking cutthroat, like you're going to change your personality a bit to maneuver in the corporate world. So there's a lot of fucking backstabbing and all this bullshit and just like corporate politics, and it's gonna impact your personality. Like, take it from me. I dated by the way, no offense guys, if they're in HR, if they're in human resources, fucking run, because human resources is the arbiter of what's correct.
That's what my girl did for a living.
One of the two girlfriends?
Yeah.
Bruh.
But the one that stayed. Oh, man. That's my wife, bro.
Is she in the chat?
I think she's probably asleep, bro. It's hard for her to stay up past 9.
Holy moly, it's Michael James Trillstein here in the...
I wonder who that is.
Wow, who's that guy? W Top.
Who would be so insecure to super chat on his own show and like say that he did well? That would be really insecure of someone to do that.
Yo, big air horn. Thank you for the... dude, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Hey,
You're a
man.
fucking legend.
Thank you. Not everybody thinks so. A lot of people in this chat are complaining about me.
Brian, have you ever dated a girl that's like in STEM fields?
I mean, most of the women I've dated are in STEM. Like, I prefer kind of more...
I've noticed they're a lot more like logical and a little bit less on the emotional.
And they're more like, I kind of like more nerdy chicks. Yeah. Like, I like intelligent women. And...
That doesn't really matter to me.
Okay.
But I get your point. It's cool.
No, I mean, it's not like... If she's dumb as rocks, that's also attractive in its own way.
Right. Because it's like, it's so cute how stupid she is. Right.
Your words, not mine. But sure.
That's what you said.
Kind of. But no, definitely STEM, like bio, comp sci. I don't know, content. STEM, I'm with you though. Yeah. For sure, STEM.
And to your point, I actually do appreciate you pointing that out. The Fresh and Fit episode, I think the reason I got so much hate was I responded a lot because there was a lot of people super chatting mean things. And I was just like, because I'm a comedian, right? So when people heckle me in the crowd, I'm used to just fucking tearing them apart. But if I do that with like a super chat dork, that's not worth it. These super chat guys are awesome, but the Fresh and Fit guys kept calling me a loser, and I kept like, motherfucker, like that kind. And that's weak. That's actually insecure of me to do. They were actually right to point that out, and you're right to point out that if I come off too aggressive, it is insecure of me, and it's something I'm working on. So I appreciate you pointing it out.
Thank you.
We have Brandon Haley. Thank you for the subsequent $10 super chat, man. Appreciate the support. This cute girl asked me to be her stay-at-home daddy. Should I do it?
B. Haley, you got to DM me or text me about who the chick is and what are her credentials, because not everybody's worthy of you, sir.
How much is she paying? The girl is the sugar mama, I guess. I don't know, dude. I mean, stay-at-home daddy? What? Don't do it. Don't do it. Get your bag. Okay. Duralth, sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, man. Thank you for the 9 British pounds. Appreciate the support from across the pond. These women be saying they're strong, independent, but when it comes to real relationships, in my experience, women are attracted when the man leads. Nobody likes indecisiveness. Yeah, I mean, they're really... you often hear like women say, oh, I'm strong and independent, but they don't know where they want to have dinner. So.
No idea. They panic at big venues.
Offense. No offense. Not all women.
A lot of offense from me.
We got Brandon Haley with the $10 super chat. Question for the ladies: why are good-looking women so insecure?
That's a great question.
Are they?
I don't know. Yes, they are, bro. 1,000%. He's 100% correct.
I mean, he's asking the ladies if you guys want to weigh in, if you even have an opinion on this, but go ahead.
Well, you all identified as an 8 and up, so he's saying, why are you insecure about your good looks?
I think everyone's insecure.
I think it's really normal to be insecure.
I think so too.
Yeah.
It's normal. Oh, okay.
Well,
I think girls are insecure, but they just hide the fact that they're insecure. Like, they're not gonna.
Well, everyone hides it to a certain degree, right? I hid it.
What's that Kanye lyric? We're all self-conscious. I'm just
he said, we're all self-conscious.
I'm
the first to admit it. That's
what
right.
song is that from? All Falls Down.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Man, I'm impressed with your Kanye knowledge, sir.
I like some of his older music, you know.
Jesus, what God show me the way, 'cause the devil trying to break me down.
Okay, we got Brandon Haley with the $10 super chat. Oh wait,
You just read that, bro.
Jesus Christ, I'm losing my mind here. Mike Davis, thank you for the $10 super chat. What's good, Trillstein? Where are your group of girlfriends at? These chicks can't hold a candle to those 10s.
Thank you, sir. You are a man of culture. Christina is at home feeding our cats. Love you, baby, if you're watching. The other girls that we're currently dating are probably, who knows what they're doing.
Mike Davis, good to see you. Join the chat, man. Should we? Can we see? Should we? Are we? Mike Davis, are you still in the chat? Hello. By the way, Mike Davis, if you're still in the chat,
I'm really glad that was him because I wasn't sure. That would have been bad if that wasn't him.
Mike Davis, if you're still in the chat, can you DM me on Instagram a higher resolution version of this photo? Because like I literally had to, I jacked this. What?
Jacked it?
Shit. Pause. I ripped it
How
from
did you
YouTube,
jack
and it's
into it?
literally like 64 by 64 pixels. So I had to use like an AI thing to upscale it, and it still like kind of looks. It's super pixelated. I mean, on screen it doesn't look bad, but like, right? It's super pixelated. So Mike Davis, can you DM me on Instagram at whatever? Also, we're gonna get someone to Photoshop a Burger King work uniform for when I reprint the high quality version one.
Here's my question. Why does Mike Davis have a bigger photo than me?
Well,
where's my photo? Can we compare? It's right there. Can we see? Show how Mike towers over me. Just like why? Explain this to me, sir. Why does Mike Davis like? I'm sorry. I mean, he seems cool, but I don't think he should deserve twice the size of the frame.
I'll tell you why.
Explain it to me.
You ready?
Sir. Sure.
He's got BBC.
Well, I knew that.
So he needs a larger picture
I
frame.
see, and I got the tiny Jewish one. So
because the
right
BBC, the big black clock.
Okay.
But you know what? I'm gonna downgrade. How about that? I'll downgrade Mike Davis to the small.
No, why
one.
don't you just upgrade us so we are uplifted together?
I feel like the smaller picture frames are more.
I agree. It's a little much.
It's so big.
Yeah.
Where's the small one? It's like
it's kind of blocking Kiki to a degree.
Yeah, it blocks. You know.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll take it down.
All right.
For now.
I have a $500 super chat, but just keep that up for a second.
I'm just gonna put it right here.
Okay, that's fine.
So it's closer to me.
Sure.
It's intimate. It's more intimate.
Do you want to do something after this? I think we're getting dinner, right?
All right, we got. Oh wait, this is the one. Oh, actually,
read that. You haven't read it yet.
W. Top Jew. That is from Michael Trillsteen. He's the self-proclaimed. Did you give yourself that
I
name,
did
or
not
did someone
actually.
give you?
So during the Fresh and Fit episode, so I got 2 nicknames from that show because people said that I was giving off Andrew Tate energy, but like as a try-hard person. So like, oh, you're trying to be Andrew Tate, so you're the bottom G, is what he was. So they call Andrew Tate the top G. They called me the bottom G. But then they started calling me the top Jew, the people that liked me. And one guy actually made a video of like a top Jew theme music song. I don't know if you can show it or not, but it's really funny. And I'm dancing with like a dreidel.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, like our computer setup, we're not able to like pull up any like all videos. We have to like preload it. It's super annoying. It's like a tech issue that we have not been able to tackle. But
Free Joe Exotic.
Brandon Haley with the $10 super chat.
Thank you, man. Brandon out here dropping money.
Yo,
bro.
really appreciate the support, Brandon. Thank you, man. If I'm ever in Miami, what's it called?
Tampa, bro. Tampa.
Oh, Tampa. Okay. They got to answer. LOL. That's a topic. Every is not an answer. IMO insecurities kill relationships. So why be insecure? Curious to hear everyone's thoughts.
Oh, so his point was don't just say everybody's insecure. He wants to know the reason why you believe you're insecure.
Well, I don't know if they've stated that they were.
Well, then say
insecure,
you're not then, if that's what you believe.
Do you guys want to come in on this again, or?
I don't know. I feel like insecure is like so general. I don't know in what way you mean.
All right, we'll move on. Right. Mike Davis, thank you for the $10 super chat. Me and Trillstein should make rerun of Hebrews to Negroes.
That's right. He got you to say the N-word live on YouTube. Congratulations, sir. You are canceled.
That's not.
Sir, I don't condone what Brian just said. I think it was extremely racist. And I'm reporting him for hate speech. What the fuck? No, I'm kidding. Absolutely sure. The black Israelites.
What?
For sure.
Just
The Jews and the blacks, we're gonna get together and we're gonna make dreidels that have rims on them.
Is that Monka TOS? Is that TOS? I don't know. Probably not. But
H to N, brother.
Chat,
Hit me up. Shoot me a DM, man.
is Mike Davis abusing? Is he abusing Mike Davis? Okay. So we're gonna react to some videos. Eric, if you can pull up the next video.
Canceled.
You're probably gonna have to lower before you play it. Can you lower the volume, because I think these are like. Just lower the volume. Bring it to, do 40, because I think it's like. What? Whose phone is that? Come on. Eric, is that your phone?
No, mine's on mute.
Okay, whatever.
Frank Castle.
Yeah, go ahead and play. Let's we'll watch the first one.
This one?
Yes, that one.
Why do you think men care about a woman's body count?
Do you? People actually care about that shit?
Men in general.
If a man is fucking asking me a body count, he can get fucked.
LOL.
Who gives a fuck? Oh my god, that's so stupid. People actually ask that shit?
Yes.
Okay, well then you're talking to the wrong man. If a man is ever asking you about your body count, you're talking to the wrong man, and he can get fucked. Like, that's so fucking stupid. Get fucked.
So, can I ask you this then?
Yeah, sure.
So, what do you think about the analogy, if one key can open many locks, it's known as a master key, as opposed to if you have a lock that can be opened by any key, it's a shitty lock?
I think that if a woman is an analogy to you, then you're not fucking ready to be talking to a woman, and you should probably get fucked. So, if a woman is a key to you, talk to your mom, talk to your sister, talk to your cousin, I don't know, get a real fucking life. And get fucked. Thank you. And a woman is not a key. Thank you.
Okay, your guys' reaction to the video. Go
I
ahead.
love her energy. I love
Slay.
her. Slay.
But your reaction to the conversation they were having.
I think she's totally right. I always say totally. Okay, I need to stop. She's right. Like.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought
your
it
thoughts?
was really funny, and I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so you guys agree body count should not matter. I mean, that's what the conversation was about.
Are you gonna look at me and be like, how many, or you're just gonna do it?
Wait, what? Sorry, just repeat it again. I
didn't want to say it, but.
Say it.
Are you going, like, if I. Never mind.
Nope.
I don't want to say it. No.
Natalie, I believe in you.
I think if you're like that worried about it, just use protection.
No, but should body count matter? That's the question.
Are you asking me?
No.
It's not something that I would ask.
What's
like,
that?
do guys think about their body count? Or like, do they care about guys' body
That
count?
wasn't the
No.
question.
We'll get to that in just a
count
sec.
it.
I just want to get your guys' answers on it. So
No,
should
I don't
body-
think it does.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you should judge people on their body.
How many people they've slept with? Okay.
Yeah.
And Natalie, what do you think?
I already said it. Like, it's not okay.
Not okay to judge people on body count.
Their body count, no, it's not okay.
Okay, so so all you guys say body count shouldn't matter. What's your body count?
Under 10.
Same.
I mean, number 7, 6, 5.
Oh, she said under 10. I misheard that. Okay.
What'd you think I said?
I thought you said 110. I was like,
No.
okay.
You know,
That makes more sense.
That made more sense.
Go ahead. Do you want to give the exact number?
No.
Okay. What about you?
I'm not going to say my exact number.
Well, if it doesn't matter.
Is it 9?
No.
Yeah, but if
You
body
can't
count,
ask me
if
follow-
body count doesn't matter, why are you refusing to say the number?
Hold on.
Because you. Sorry.
Sure. Go ahead.
Send $10 and subscribe and ask me.
What? No, but okay. What's
What? Wait, you're saying we have to subscribe to your OnlyFans to ask you your body count?
Sure.
No,
Yeah.
just what? Okay, what's your body count?
Can someone send 10?
Where? Here?
Oh, so someone
So-
chats it,
someone
then you'll tell us?
chats.
If someone sends 10, I'll tell
I mean,
you the
I
answer.
suppose I appreciate the support.
You're not going to pull out your phone and do that.
I mean, I've done it twice.
Trillstein's going to drop the 500.
Wait, how much did you say you need?
And I don't even know. Like, no.
You don't know?
I
Well, I mean,
wouldn't-
you've
I'm
been
not
dating a
gonna
guy for
comment.
7
Does it
years.
matter?
Are you guys in
Like
an,
I said, it doesn't matter, so I'm not going to let you know.
But are you guys in an open relationship?
No. But we
You
can
guys have
be.
been faithful the entire 7 years?
Yes. But okay, so for like 3 to 4 years, we're like in a long distance. And then we kind of like went off and on, and that's like, but then we came back together.
Okay, I see. So during that off and on again period, there was a elevation of the body count. Is it fair to inquire?
Maybe for like him, I was in school.
So you were still loyal to him during this period?
Yeah,
of
because we were
time?
like in a distance relationship. I was in school. He moved to Cali, and I stayed in Texas. And then my ex-boyfriend went to his ex-girlfriend, and I never talked to him again. So
Wait,
like
ex-boyfriend?
Like you could say like the dude who was before my boyfriend, like he went to his ex-girlfriend, so I didn't even talk to him. So it's like, man, I only have is my boyfriend right now. So I just
Okay.
kind of stayed,
So do you want to throw a number out there?
No.
Is it?
It's under 5. It's under 5.
I was going to say,
okay?
yeah, I was like, it's got to be low if you've been in a relationship for the past 7 years.
It is low.
Unless you like.
So like, but why?
But why
Unless you're
does it
fucking
matter?
other guys on OnlyFans.
Not yet.
Shots fired. Oh, it's in the
No,
works.
no, shots weren't fired. I was just curious.
I don't get how the math adds. Like, you're 22.
23.
23.
So she's been dating this guy
So
since she was like
7 years.
We went out like 2016, 2017.
But then you said you had an ex before that. Okay.
Yeah, it's high school dating.
Okay, it looks like we do. Michael
Oh,
Trillstein.
from who?
What's your body count? This guy in the chat, $10.
What the? Who did that?
Yeah, what?
You said he wouldn't do it. I guess,
What? Okay,
I
what's?
just answered it. I said under 5.
Well, is it 3?
I feel like if it's under 5, you can just say the number.
Is it 4?
It's like,
Is it
Yeah,
2?
under 5, like it's not that. But you're.
Is it 5?
Yeah, 5. Literally.
Wait, but
Why'd you say under 5
5
then?
You said under 5.
Why'd you say under 5 if it's 5?
Why not?
Because that's inaccurate.
It's been so long, but okay. I go to the doctor. Like, it's
What?
so long ago.
Word.
Wait, the doctor
She goes to the doctor. I'm like, get with the program,
to
Brian.
confirm the body.
Correct. The doctor says, okay, based on the way your vagina looks, 5.
Guys,
Like, you guys, you say,
Can you-
I'm just going to go take a shower and wash off, and now that body count is gone. It's like, you got to go to the
Wait, who says
doctor.
that?
You got to
Wait.
diet, like, good self, like,
Guys don't really
juice
try to hide
press,
that, though.
like,
Wait.
juice it out.
Wait, so juice it out. Okay.
Juice out the
No,
body
no,
count.
I
Juice
want
out
to
the
I want to
body
hear
count.
so how do you juice out a body count?
You know what? This should be your next product.
Res. Maybe it's a
Sorry.
salsa flavor.
Instead of the salsa,
Juiced out body
the,
count.
the juiced out.
It rhymes. The
That's
juiced
not-
out body
that
count.
could be a good
Juiced
song.
out body count. That should be a.
That's a
somebody's
song.
gonna buy that GoDaddy domain right
Oh,
now.
You know what that reminds me of? The pumped up kicks, but juiced out body count.
Juiced
For
out
I don't
body
know
count.
why.
That's
Pumped up
it's
kicks,
the
juiced out body
snapback.
count.
It's called snapback.
Oh shit! Boom. Well, okay. So y'all gave your,
Multiply it by 3, and that's the real number.
and we
Yes.
have homie clicks here in the chat. Thank you for the $10 super chat, man. Appreciate it. You got multiplied by 3.
Here's the question, though.
What
You
is the
guys
question?
said body count shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter. Then why did you all refuse to say it?
Because I don't want you to know, so you can judge and keep judging and keep acting like the small-minded men you are.
So it's basically like it.
Whoa! The small-minded men we are.
I think she's saying it shouldn't matter, but she acknowledges that it does.
But she just
matter.
called
It-
us
it
small-minded just now. Did you hear that?
I am
I didn't.
deeply hurt and offended. by
She
this.
called us small-minded, guys. Are we just gonna sit here and say, sure? Yeah, I guess we are.
You had a throuple. Like, you were going at it with 2 girls at the same time. Like,
That
you're
makes me
just-
small-minded.
No, she's saying you're. I think you're.
You shouldn't
a
care about
hypocrite.
body count
I
at
think she's-
all.
How am I a hypocrite?
Because you.
Why do you care?
Because she's saying that you would judge a woman for a high body count, yet here you are with your throuple. How
Throupling
dare you,
and-
Michael Trillstein, with your
Well-
promiscuity You sinner, you.
Here's my response.
I thought you were.
I never said I was judging your body count. You're making an assumption. I'm not saying you're wrong, but the question was, does a woman's body count matter? The three of you said it doesn't, and then you all refused to acknowledge your body count, conceding it does matter.
All right, it doesn't matter. Okay, back to you guys. Like,
No.
what do you think?
No.
Do you think body count it matters?
Yes.
No. Yes.
I thought you meant referring to like the man. Like if we care what their body count is. No, I don't care. I just don't want them to know.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so let's say the question one more time just so everybody's clear. Do you think as a woman your body count matters? Yes or no?
To men.
To men.
No.
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 Actually, I feel like somewhat it does, because there are valid reasons to care, like sexual health. But I mean, that's not really a fair assumption.
Reason. That's not the only reason.
Sometimes.
There's other reasons, but that's a good one.
That's
do
a good
you
reason.
girls really think it doesn't matter, or that you think it should not matter?
Yeah.
I don't think it matters for me because it's not very high. So that's why I'm like.
No,
but that's not the question.
Like, we're
that's
saying
not the question.
In general,
No, do you think men care about your body count in general?
Or women's body counts in general?
I don't know.
Like a partner.
You don't know. Well, that's a nice answer. That's an honest answer. She doesn't know.
Okay.
Confident no from her, somewhat from her. So we've made progress here because before it was just like confidently the other way. Good job, Brian.
We're making progress.
And Jason.
Jason, your thoughts? Okay, we'll open it up to the guys.
Jason's
then.
a Chad, man.
Jason, do you care about body count?
I mean, of course it matters for a lot of different reasons. I mean, no one likes a hoe.
Tilt the microphone down towards you
sorry.
just slightly. There you go.
Yeah, but no one likes a hoe. Like, that's why when you're in high school, nobody cuffs up the school hoe. It's like kind of just natural.
Yeah, it's true. Jason, why do you care about it?
I would say, I mean, the biggest one is like her ability to attach properly, like emotionally. I would probably say that's probably the biggest factor.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't believe that women, like, I don't believe humans are really designed to form those kind of connections and then just break them like they're nothing. Like, I mean, we're like, modern society tells us like casual sex is okay, but I think casual sex in and of itself is an oxymoron because there's nothing casual about sex. It's the most intimate connection you can make with another human.
That's a fact, sir.
Word.
Palabra.
You know what? Let's pull up one more clip from our good friend that we just saw. Eric, can you pull up the video, good sir?
Do you know his name?
I think on the next one it shows his channel watermark. It's like the desirable truth.
Oh.
Yeah, check him out on restart it, Eric. Thank you.
Don't matter.
No, I heard it doesn't. It doesn't fucking matter because it's a stereotype where boys can have a very high body count, but girls have to be below 10, and that's retarded.
You've heard about the key and the lock, right?
If one key can open many locks, it's a master key, as opposed to if a lock is opened by many keys, it's a shitty lock.
That's what I'm saying. Hey.
But why can guys have sex with any girl they want to and it doesn't matter?
Do you care about if a guy has a high body count?
No.
You care about if a woman has a high body count?
Yes, only because the woman decides whether she wants to have sex or not. The guy only gets to have sex with who he's allowed to have sex with.
No, girls have the same wants and needs.
Is that not true?
What's a high body count to you, Bash?
I'm not talking about numbers. I'm just saying guys can have sex with who they're allowed to have sex with.
So do we.
Girls have sex with who they want to have sex with. Is that not true?
That's not true.
Okay, shout out to the Desirable Truth. Check them out on, I believe they're on TikTok and Instagram. So,
I feel like guys don't ask that question until after we
merge.
So
They
they're
don't
not
ask
going to ask before. They're going to
I'll
ask
ask
after.
beforehand.
I never ask directly.
I don't.
Normally I don't ask.
Yeah, it's a question you have after, and like you're sitting and talking. Like you're not going to do it before dating.
Oh no, I would. I mean, I typically, all I do is I just ask her to explain like her previous relationships.
Yeah,
and then
that's a better way to go about it.
Paint a timeline and.
Yeah, you can. it's probably not a great look. Like some girls are probably going to raise an eyebrow if you outright ask, like, "Hey, how?"
Oh yeah, not on a first date or anything, but
and
yeah.
And if you straight up ask them, they're probably not going to be. A lot of girls are not going to be honest. They're going to lie.
Tell you the truth. Yeah.
Or it's just going to tank the interaction. So what? Trillsteen?
I'm not doing anything.
Trillsteen, if you do another 500, you can wear it for the rest of the show.
Bro.
Don't.
3 of them aren't enough?
Listen.
2, I don't remember.
We've got 3 liberal women at the table. It'd be deeply offensive to them.
No, but they want us to lead them, man. They want to be let out of the matrix, bro. Trust me. They're not that upset over a hat.
I don't know about that one.
Really? They're that upset
But
over
okay,
a
so
hat?
anyways,
Okay.
well, we were talking about asking body count on the...
Oh yeah, I mean, I would never recommend to directly ask a woman what her body count is.
But there's certain like questions that you can ask to sort of suss it out. You can also see it in the behavior too.
Yeah, I'll typically ask like, "Hey, when was like your first boyfriend?" And then
sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you have to just connect the dots essentially, and because like girls are not going to be completely honest with you about their past. Like that's just the truth.
If a guy asked you, like, let's say you're making out with a guy, you like him, right? But you haven't hooked up yet, and he asks you what your body count is it a wrap? Like, are you going to be put off by that question or just be like, whatever?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think the phrasing, though, matters. It's kind of a weird, like, abrupt thing to say.
Yeah. There's certainly probably a diplomatic way to go about asking that question. Go ahead.
Oh, for me, yeah, it's rude.
Huh?
It's rude.
It's rude? Okay. So, like, I know you're in a relationship, but if you were with a new guy, hypothetically, and he asked you that, you'd be like, that's really rude to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's rude to ask men what they do for a career or for work?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. All right.
Yes, that's a little less personal, I guess.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's more conversational, but like, if we're just kind of if we're looking at what men and women value in a partner, like a lot of women are going to be looking towards, is this guy, I mean,
I think the equivalent would be like, what's your net worth? Like,
what's your net worth?
Yeah, like just asking kind of blatantly, like just up front.
I feel like body count's a more fair question to ask than just asking a dude what his net worth is. Like,
I mean, yeah, I don't think you're going to get as much value from asking that to a guy as a guy would asking a girl what her body count was.
Word. Trillsteen, why you caressing your MAGA hat?
Because it makes me happy. Of course, men. We care about body count, ladies. And okay, let's say it's unfair. Let's say blah, 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 right? At the end of the day, we care about your body count. You don't care about ours. Those are so.
No, we do care about yours.
That's debatable.
I think they actually, I recently read a study that shows that men and women care at fairly similar levels. But I think it was like a survey, so the respondents might have lied on the survey. I think generally speaking, women care less. Women for sure care less about a man's body count.
I mean, a woman will never ask that. Like, I can't picture
because
a
they
woman
don't
asking.
care.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. That's why they ask, "What's your career?" instead of "What's your body count?" Because they want to know how much money you're making. They don't care how many women you sleep with. They care how much money you're making. How much are you worth, sir, financially? That's what they want to know. We don't care how much money you make. That's the difference.
Andrew Tate says, "I'm flying the brunette to Romania. Pack your bags."
All right, well, there you go.
I guess all of you have dark hair.
Shout out to the top G.
I'm not sure
Andrew Tate.
which one he's. Andrew Tate, which one?
I think Natalie is kind of Andrew Tate's speed, probably.
What?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Looking.
Why are you saying that?
I mean, I'm just being honest.
Looks like one of his.
Subscribe and DM me.
He runs webcam and OnlyFans business, or at least he used to. So you know.
Hey Natalie, on OnlyFans, can you do a coupon code?
What's that?
Can you create?
What?
What? Can you create coupon codes?
No, you can't. Like, what is that?
Like a coupon code where you provide discount.
Like a promotion? Like, that's what they're called. Like
Yeah,
the
promotion.
Sale, promotion
Yeah.
sale. Yeah.
Trillsteen fucking put away the hat, dude. Okay. By the way, just curious. So, how long have you been doing OnlyFans?
2 years.
Trillsteen, put it away. Well done. Okay. 2 years. How's it going? Like, doing pretty good money-wise, or?
Yes.
Can you disclose, like, how much per month?
No.
Like, top 0.001?
No.
It's always funny to me, like, a lot of girls will put on, and I don't know, maybe you can clarify how that works. Like, a lot of girls will say top 0.02 of OnlyFans creators or earners. But, like, doesn't that account for, like, all the dudes
Yes.
that don't post anything?
All accounts that don't post anything, they're all lying because they're
so it's just
liars.
like, it's kind of,
The percentage goes by how much money you make.
It's deceiving.
I know, but
it's
the thing is-
misleading.
but if you include like the
Inactive
millions,
accounts, yeah.
the millions of male accounts that aren't making any money,
right, that are just beaten
It's
off
just
to your
like-
photos, you know.
Or even the ones that girls just made and then gave up on.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot
Yeah,
of those.
no.
They're
Here's
probably
the
like
contrary to popular belief.
12%.
Not all
18%.
OnlyFans models succeed.
No.
A lot of them fail. So
Yeah.
shout out
not
to you.
everyone
That you're doing
can.
well.
Yeah, not everyone can be like Natalie. Being
No,
fucking
Natalie's
legend.
fucking 0.001%
Guys,
of earners.
promo code whatever on Natalie's
Promo code on whatever
OnlyFans.
on
It was
Natalie's
$20.
OnlyFans.
You get
$20 a month.
Today.
Wait, did you actually put a whatever promo
Is it like a
code?
special?
I'm not on sale right now, but I'm just $20.
You're not on sale right now. When are you on sale?
We'd like to know.
When I want to be.
Okay, but is there an upcoming date that I could mark on my calendar?
That's the most expensive I think a girl is charged. That
Maybe
you've
this
had.
weekend,
Yeah,
or
20.
like
This
tomorrow,
weekend?
or
So this
tonight.
weekend you're on sale. Okay, cool.
All right, let me get these soup chats. We're gonna watch one video and then we're gonna probably run. Okay, Brandon Haley, thank you for the $10. Yellow girl loves the aggressive energy when it comes from another girl, but not when it comes from Trillsteen. Hashtag top Jew, LOL. And is the girl in the middle single?
Oh boy. Oh boy. He's
Brandon
a Chad.
Haley has just inquired as to your relationship
Availability.
status.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that at the beginning of the show.
He might have not been here.
Brandon Haley,
True.
if you go to my Instagram story, I tagged her in the stories. You could follow her. And are your DMs open?
Yeah.
Okay, Brandon, shoot her a DM.
Do you wanna? He'll fly you out to Miami. Are you down?
Tampa.
Oh, Tampa.
He
Oh,
runs a
yeah.
nightclub. He's very kind. He's in great shape. He's handsome. You'll love him.
He also owns 3 Jimmy John's sandwich
That's correct.
shops.
Yep.
So cool.
And he has a
He's the
private
proprietor.
plane, so you'll fly
What,
private.
Private plane, really?
Yeah. And he's actually friends with Tampa Bay Buccaneers, like NFL
Oh.
players. So, and I blew him yesterday.
You blew him?
Yeah, it was very
What the
enjoyable. I think
fuck?
any lady would be lucky to enjoy that come to the back of their throat.
That was
What?
graphic.
What? Okay, so we have Michael Trillstein. Okay, we got that one.
Can you read it?
We read it earlier.
Can
You
read it?
you read it. It's your words.
Yeah, but you're the reader.
What's your body count? Okay.
Thank you.
We got Homie Clicks, times it by 3. Thank you, man. Appreciate the support. We got Doral. Question for everybody on the panel. What's the coolest, most memorable date experience you've been on? Yeah, we'll open it up to the girls first. Go ahead. Oh, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. Go ahead. Natalie.
Most memorable date you've ever been on?
Besides in the back of your boyfriend's Mazda Miata.
Right.
Miata Mazda.
Miata
Mazda.
Mazda. Mozzarella sticks.
Go ahead.
I don't really know.
One eternity later.
Most memorable date experience?
You don't have one?
The first time you and your boyfriend said you love each other.
Maybe you guys went on a picnic to the beach.
You took care of him when he was sick.
Nothing?
He got mad at you over your
7 years.
OnlyFans.
7 years, Natalie. Nothing? 7 years?
I can't think right now. No.
Okay.
Okay.
Mine have always been where there's no eating involved because I hate the sound of people chewing. So we went stargazing in the mountains.
Who's we?
A random guy. I'm not gonna name drop.
A random guy? Were you in a relationship?
No.
First
it was like
date?
a first date.
First date
Yeah.
was stargazing. That's nice. That's very romantic.
I know. Loved it.
Beautiful.
So you just went out into the wilderness?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, on a first date. I don't know how smart that is.
Wait, that is fair. Yeah, maybe don't go to the mountains, but
Yeah, don't go.
Yeah,
to the
no,
wilderness.
that might not be the smartest thing to do.
Go ahead.
I don't have one.
No,
Not a
nothing?
single memorable,
Damn,
loving
L
dating
boyfriend.
experience.
Jeez.
Okay.
L ex-boyfriend.
Go ahead.
Was it a first date or just any dates? Like dates in general.
He did say dates. He said coolest, most memorable date experience. So that's probably like before I was. I mean, I get you can go on dates with your girlfriend though.
That's
so
true.
I mean,
Yeah, it can be with a girl. It can be with your 18-year-old beautiful girlfriend.
Oh man, I hope she's not watching this, but
She is. She says hello.
But I would say like just going on a trip, like just going out of town with a girl. That's about it. Like the dates are all kind of like a blur. Like I don't-
Trillsteen. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I have a couple answers for this.
Just one. Just give us one. Just one. Let's wrap up.
Okay, I'll roll with the most recent one. Last week, I went to Orlando for my national dance competition with Christina, and we had my dance team had a beautiful VIP experience where they took us to Universal, which I've never been before, and it was beautiful. And even though there were other people there, I've never been to Universal. And then we just had an amazing week in Orlando at the dance competition, and we really needed it for our relationship.
Nice.
Thank you. I was going to say other things, but, cleaned it up.
And then for me, I don't know, she bought me a burrito once. Okay. Yeah. Moving on, we got Sharky. Thank you for the $10 soup chat. Much appreciated, man. Appreciate the support. Body count matters to men for two reasons. It's biologically unattractive because men can't be sure of paternity. Yes, good point. And it's also proven to diminish the woman's ability to pair bond. Why shouldn't it matter to men?
Great question, Sharky.
Point.
I loved you in
Fantastic
Finding Nemo.
Point. Do you guys want to give your take on that?
I feel like guys are using their brain a little too hard on that one.
On the body count thing?
You don't feel though like the more guys you have sex with that you kind of
Like pair bonding? Are you serious? Like that sounds ridiculously like stupid.
Why?
It just doesn't sound right.
I mean, that's basically just the ability. I mean,
Yeah.
you could say that's the ability to fall in love.
So someone who's had sex over 100 times with 100 men like can't pair bond with someone who they love?
She might, okay, maybe saying it's the pair bonding is the equivalent of falling in love might not be the right thing. Someone who's slept with 100 men,
Yeah.
she's just probably rewired her brain to go towards short-term pleasure seeking.
Right.
She's going to probably be more prone to getting bored
Yeah.
in that relationship. Also, there's a likelihood that if she slept with 100 men, she's slept probably with a couple really top-tier men. And there's this concept called alpha widow. Basically, once you've been with a certain tier of man, good luck dating down. Like once you've dated a guy or slept with a guy who's of a certain social status, who's got a certain finances, who's just really attractive, and then because remember, guys, keep in mind, women can sleep up. So you can sleep with that guy, but he might not commit to you.
Right.
So you're going to look at the guy who's actually your equal and be like, I'm settling, but that's really your equal. That's the guy you deserve. So the more partners you've had, the more likely that you've fucked a Chad. You fucked a top tier dude.
This guy.
Like Jason over here, fucking Chad.
How much of it do you think is actually biology or like men just like don't like that shit?
I mean, here's
Like,
you said we're thinking too hard. Let me make it really simple. We don't want no roast beef pussy, man.
Whoa, hold on.
Yeah, I don't know.
How dare you?
We don't
How
want
dare
no
both of
pussy
you.
that like be mad,
No.
open and flappy.
Hey, how dare you, sir?
Why?
First, well, okay, let me.
What's the problem with that statement?
I'm a fan of large labia.
Really?
I like large labia.
Okay.
And just because a woman's promiscuity doesn't change her labia size. That's
I
a
don't
myth.
know, bro.
That's a myth.
I don't know, man.
That's a myth.
I've seen some pretty big labias.
I'm a fan.
But like she
my
slept
DMs are open.
with a lot of men, and
It doesn't.
it made
doesn't,
sense.
Yeah, I don't think there's
It doesn't-
correlation between
no.
those things.
I don't know, man.
A girl who's a virgin could have a large labia.
I don't know, man.
Trust me.
I've been with girls with. All right.
I'm team large labia. My DMs
All right,
are
man.
my DMs are
He
open.
wants the roast beef.
Hook it up.
With
Roast
some-
beef,
with some
lizard
rye.
sleeve.
Yeah, mustard.
Arby's.
For sure.
I'm so done. White girls can have roast beef too.
Wait, what?
White girls?
Like any race of people, women can have.
Yeah, anybody can
Yeah,
have roast
any
beef.
race can
large
have
labia.
roast
Yeah,
beef.
but that personally not my preference.
Hey, everyone.
Like
I'm
nice
a fan
and
of
tight.
Audis. I like Audis. Some guys
Yeah.
like innies. I like Audis.
I want to be clear. I will smash the 304s. I'm
What?
just at any time like that, but I'm throwing them back in the wild afterwards.
Well, there's a difference between 304s
Yeah.
and women with large labia.
I'm talking about the women's with big labias that happen to be 304s.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they have a low body count and they happen to have a big labia, I ain't gonna hold that against them. It's not their fault they got roast beef. But like the ones that like have big body counts and have roast beef, that combo sandwich don't work for me. The combo sandwich.
God.
Like remember when Willie, you know what I'm saying, Joe Torre was doing this, like the Subway double, nah, it's an old reference. But the point is,
Yo, Leonardo DiCaprio, you should have super chatted that. Or
yeah, you guys.
wait, I'll read it. I'll just
super
read it.
chat. Nah, man. I had to super chat all my shit.
Natalie's boyfriend just shines a laser pointer and she follows. Confirm or deny, Natalie?
Confirm.
Confirm.
Hey, W.
Point
boyfriend.
proven.
There we go.
I have
W.
3 lasers.
What?
W.
Wait, hold
W.
on. Wait, I have one somewhere. Wait.
And
Do
one
you?
laser, like
I'll-
the laser thing, like changes to star, like a heart.
Ooh. I'm going to go find it while we're going to play one more video, then we're going to wrap. Really quick on the body count thing. I'll give you guys super quick reasons why body count matters. STDs, baggage, and or trauma from past relationships. There's the loss and chipping away of your ability to pair bond. Your views and values as it relates to sex. It kind of says something about your behavior, decision-making, temperament. And you start, as you sleep with more men, you start becoming less and less satisfied with each extra dude. So we don't like it.
But like, says who? Because
Says men.
the
Says
biggest porn stars are still porny.
No one's trying to
Are
wife up a porn star.
The biggest porn stars
So
are...
how are you telling me like they're not feeling how they used to?
Wait,
I mean, from
what's the
my
que-
personal experience, I do notice that older women don't really, they don't really get as attached as like a younger woman typically would.
Okay.
Basically, like they don't get in that honeymoon
I'm not
phase
old
as
yet.
strong.
Yeah. And like your body count is low.
Yeah, you
I'm
guys are all
surprised
young, so
that
it's
you're.
like, it's not.
You've only been with 5 guys. You've been in a relationship for 7 years. I find it confusing why you're so pro promiscuity for
Like
women.
what, hoish?
Yeah, like why are you so pro ho?
Because I love women and I think they should experience their sexuality. Then
Do you love all women?
Should they experience herpes also?
no, not like.
Do you love
sex
Casey?
all the
You love
time,
all
but, like,
women. Do you love Casey Anthony?
No.
What the
Like, why do we have to bring her up? Freaking Jeffrey
Jeffrey?
Dahmer.
Oh, see, but my point is you don't love all women.
He's not a woman.
I think people should just embrace who they are. Being
Okay.
feminine is one.
But-
Because
so-
we're in a masculine world. We have to be masculine and
masculine world, here we
independent.
go.
We want to be feminine also. Like you were saying,
So being
masculine
feminine
women
is,
and independent
being
women
a
are
hoe?
not
Being
feminine
feminine is being a hoe?
at all.
being feminine is getting run through by a bunch of dudes that don't care about you.
I would just
not
recommend
thinking,
girls to
like-
have sex with guys that
Just like you guys.
they actually see something happening with.
Don't be like men. That's my whole point. You
Yeah,
don't want
don't
to be
be
like
like men.
us, man. It's not like admirable.
Yeah, our brains
Yeah.
are different. Like
Yeah,
you're
we
not-
just this is the point I was trying to make earlier, and I'm gonna try to make it like softer. When women attempt to be equal to men in what they do, they end up being unhappy because we're just different. That's all. That's all we're saying. Our delivery might be a little clunky, like forgive me. We're just different, and you shouldn't try to pursue the same things men pursue because you think that, I don't even know, whatever it may be, that you want to be fully independent of men. I think the better strategy is to find a great partner. That's all I'm saying. You have any response to that?
It's like women are gonna, you guys are gonna handle like having sex with a man differently than a man's gonna handle having sex with a girl. Because like usually when a girl fucks a guy she likes, she thinks after the fact, is he gonna call me? And then the guy, he just thinks about like what he wants to do next. Like, like he's not sitting there wondering that.
Like you've seen those memes of like, I wonder what he's thinking about me, and he's like thinking about like baseball or something. Yes.
So it's like I don't think it's a good strategy.
Yeah. And I'd love for you two to talk more if you have anything you want to say. I don't want it to be just the guys talking. I don't want to be mansplaining.
I kind of zoned out when you started. Sorry.
Oh my God, you're calling me boring. That hurts.
I think
kind of.
I think
she
people
said she zoned out.
Oh,
go ahead.
I think people should do what they want. So
I
each
agree,
their own. Like I
agree with that statement. People should do what they want to do.
And
I don't agree with that because it's like for a society to function,
no,
it's
but
like there's got to be some ground.
I agree.
Like,
I agree with you. I agree with her. My argument is women think they want to sleep around when they really don't want to.
I mean, yeah, most women don't want to sleep around. Like y'all.
Not until guys give like the feeling of you wanting to like,
but like
look at some other girl like makes us want to like.
I know, but that's not like a W for you. Like for you to like get jealous and then go fuck another guy, like it's a W for the guy you just fucked. Like it's not a W for you. Like it's not gonna help you, and it's not gonna make you feel better. I promise.
No, you'll feel
like
shitty.
No, it's not.
She agrees.
Sex toys are great.
I'll just kind of wrap up this body count point by saying this, like, and I think this is probably, at least this is why it bothers me. I mean, I've already given some of the reasons. The thought of sleeping with a woman that's also sleeping with another guy is just disgusting to me. Like,
facts.
You've got the STD risk. There's that. I can't even necessarily, I mean, I suppose I could articulate why, but it's just gross. Like, and I don't care, like, first time hooking up with a girl. I get it. We're not in a relationship. We haven't even talked about commitment. This might be our first, second, or third time hanging out. The thought of sleeping with a girl and she fucked a guy earlier on in the day or last night is, to me, is fucking gross. I don't want to kiss a girl. I don't want to kiss a girl. I don't want to get head from a girl. I don't even want to fuck a girl with a rubber if she fucked a guy recently. To me, it's just fucking, it's a turnoff. It's gross. Do what you want. If you want to get ran through by a whole bunch of guys, that's totally fine. That's just how I feel in the pit of my stomach. It is a major turnoff for me. And gone are the days, like, I don't know, gone are the days where people were genuinely single when you were starting to talk to them. And by the way, I don't care how fucking hot the girl is. I won't fuck her with a rubber. Like I said, I don't even want to kiss her. If she fucked a guy recently, it's a wrap. I'm done.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's an admirable stance to take. I think most men will fuck that girl and then just throw her back to the streets. But it's interesting that I will. I want to be clear. All the women that are DMing Brian and he's like, oh, gross, you're hot, but you've been with, I will still sleep with you. Potentially with my girlfriend.
I don't even want a one night stand.
Oh, I do.
Who's fucking other chick or
Oh,
other dudes.
I would like that very much.
Okay. Well, I'll send them in your
Please send them my way. Yeah.
Brian, I agree with you on that though.
And
like,
by
if
the way,
you knew, but how would you know?
That's a very fair point. And I just want to make something clear. Like, women can feel the exact same way I feel. A woman could be like, you fucked a girl yesterday, now you want to fuck me? That's fucking gross. You got pussy on your dick and you want to fuck me now? Fuck you, motherfucker. Girls can say the same shit. So I don't have a double standard there. I think women care a little bit less about body count.
Way less, not a little bit less.
Yeah, fair enough. But women, and I think women should adopt the same fucking attitude too. But I mean, yeah, it's not a double standard for me. I think definitely.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just, anyways, whatever. Okay, so.
Just stop hoeing, guys.
Yeah,
everybody.
Just stop being a 304 now.
I mean, society functions best in an ideal world, right?
Yeah.
People partner up.
Exactly.
They stay with that person.
Yeah.
They have children.
Right.
They stay in the relationship. They stay in the marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And they raise a family. They raise children in a 2-parent household.
That's why I settled down with my 2 girlfriends. I didn't want to sleep around anymore. I just wanted my 2 girlfriends, just the 3 of us. No, but I mean that.
Bro,
I mean
literally
that.
20 seconds ago. Okay.
Just the 3 of us.
Leonardo DiCaprio, where are you, dude? Okay, so we're gonna watch a video. Then we're gonna.
Yo, she really put her hand out for the.
Yeah. Eric, can you pull up? We're gonna do a Tate video. I don't know which one.
Should we, top G.
Should we just do a
Get my Bugatti.
body count?
Bugatti. Mr. Producer. Make the best show. Mr. Producer.
Do we do the body count one?
Mr. Producer.
Any input, Michael Trillsteen, on which Tate one we should do? Should we just do the promiscuity one?
Honestly, Andrew Tate is basically Morpheus, so you can pick any Andrew Tate video and it'll be good.
Let's
it really
just
doesn't matter.
Wait.
Pick any Andrew Tate video.
Scroll up a bit.
That man is perfect.
Is it the Innocence one? Let's do the Innocence. I don't know if we've done that one yet.
Innocence.
From Innocence.
If you're looking for a one-night stand, and one chick has 3 bodies and one chick has 50, the chick with 50 is going to give you a way freakier night than the chick with 3. So I'd maybe go with the girl with 50.
You're going to walk around looking for chicks thinking, I want one that smells
For a
of Tate.
one-night stand, though.
I want one who's been plowed.
Who's gonna give you a freakier night?
I wouldn't want that.
I don't think
anyone
for a one-night stand. Okay, 2 bodies.
Yeah, fucking, you can give me a virgin for a one-night stand. Yes, sir.
Who the hell goes for the girl with the higher body count?
It's innocence that men find appealing. This is what most
100%.
people understand. Women don't even know what men find attractive. What actually amazes me is that women go through the world and they're so concerned with how they look, but they have no understanding on a basic level of what men find attractive in women. And I know that for a fact, because every single time I sit with a chick and talk to her, especially for the first time or on a date or something, she's saying always completely the wrong thing. She's saying exactly which makes me less attracted to her. The fact she's still hot will get her through it.
What's the worst thing a woman can say on a first date?
The worst thing is, it's just basic things they don't think about, right?
Like, what's the worst thing they could say on the first date?
I mean, there's a bunch of dumb shit they could say, but within a realistic frame, women will sit there and do something they think is innocent. They'll talk about traveling. I've been to here and I've been to there and I loved when I saw this. My favorite place is this. When you sit with a dude on a first date and tell him how many places you've been, all he's thinking is you've been fucked. Yeah. You've been fucked by who paid for that?
Yeah.
Who paid for that?
Yeah,
Oh, nice hotel, bitch. Like it's bullshit. Like shut the fuck up. And on top of it, men want innocence, and the reason we find innocence attractive is because we want to be the female's portal to the world. Yeah. If I meet a woman,
You want to hear they've never been anyway.
Never! I will show you the world.
100%.
The first private jet you get on will be mine. You've ever been in a Lambo? No, you're getting my one first. I'm going to show you brand new experiences. If I sit there with some bitch and she's like, I've been there, I've been that, I went to this party, my friend has a jet, I was in this Lambo, and you're just like, shut the fuck up. There's nothing less attractive because we want to be their portal to the world. The reason women don't understand this is they sometimes think, especially if they're sitting with a G, like if they're sitting with a guy like me, they feel like they have to prove themselves by pretending they've been with other ballers, right? They don't want to sit there with a man like me and go, oh, I've never been into a restaurant like this. I wish they would say that. That's the most fucking attractive thing they could say to me. But instead they'll say, yeah, I've been here, my friend, and I did this. And
They drop Dubai and then it's over.
They start dropping about fucking other shit that they did with their
If they say Dubai, you got to get the check right away.
Yeah, it's just like, shut up. But they don't. So women don't even know what men find attractive because we're interested in innocence. So he's talking about body counts. It's not even just about the freaky, I'm interested, if I have an experience with a woman, whether it's sexual or non-sexual, I want to be her portal to the world. I want to be the person who shows her something for the first time. I don't want to fuck a bitch who's been fucked every way she can be fucked. Why do I have to invent something new now? Backflips?
Your guys' reaction to the video. Go ahead.
I think we need like a science experiment.
A science experiment?
Yeah, an experiment. This.
What's your thesis?
Like get him to fuck a girl who's like body count's high. Let us know how it goes.
What? What do you mean? So are you talking about
we don't know the answer to this. This is an answer we haven't solved yet.
What's the question?
Yeah, he didn't ask a question.
Wait, what is the question?
Or like this whole theory of like the big body counted woman.
Are you talking about that women with high body counts are better in bed? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, like that. I guess that part. Like, are they better in bed? Because I have a question. If a girl who barely has sex can't even arch her back right, and you want to like hit it, and she can't even arch it right, you need practice. She needs practice on sex.
She could practice with her boyfriend, no?
Yes.
I mean, if you're a man and you know how to lead in the bedroom, then you can tell her what to do or teach her.
Yeah.
Okay, but say about like the girls that are like not super like relationship status, and they like find the guy, and then they end up like finding another guy months later. Like, I don't know.
You don't know what?
Like, I don't know. I'm getting at.
What are you getting at, Natalie? Let's dive deep into that mind. We got to figure out.
I just support all sides. That's all I want to say.
Oh,
support all sex.
Supports all sides. Okay, I see. So I mean, we can ask the guys' thoughts on this, or should we let the girl? Okay.
We'll let the girls continue. They haven't spoken much.
Your reaction to the video?
I thought his travel example was weird, but yeah, I don't know what that means really.
I mean, he basically saying like a guy wants to show you the world, like Aladdin, style.
Yeah, we want to get on the magic carpet and show you stuff. We don't want you to be like, oh, I've been on the magic carpet already.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is annoying when you're like trying to plan stuff to do with a girl and it's like, oh, she's done fucking everything. But it's really cool when like everything you suggest she hasn't done.
Yeah.
Like it just makes things.
And that's where they omit information, right? So like, for example, you didn't want to say your body counts. Women will say, oh, I've been to Dubai. But they'll leave out the fact that like a prince or a fucking billionaire flew her out to get plowed, you know? So.
Also, like, I can speak to the whole traveling thing. Let's say I want to treat my girlfriend to I want to pay for a trip to Hawaii. I'm like, it's going to make me feel better if she's never been to Hawaii before than if she's been there like 10 times.
Right.
So it's like, I don't know.
It's the same thing with sex.
Well, maybe she can show you more like cool spots.
No, we don't want her to show us anything. We want her to just follow us, let us lead. I mean, think of the arching of the back thing. It's okay. I'll teach her how to arch her back. Okay, I'll show you, baby. It's not that hard. You can arch your back. It's fine. I don't need her to plow through 50 guys to learn how to. I'll take the trade-off of her not being perfect in bed for her to not be a hoe.
I don't think most guys really like. Is it just me, or do you like? I don't really give a shit about sex like that. Like,
I care about it, but the point is, and here's something that I don't know. People.
I don't care about the quality of like. It doesn't have.
You don't care about the quality.
I mean,
of
like,
sex?
of course, I want it to be like passionate, but it's like I don't need.
Well, then you care about the quality of sex.
Yeah, no, but I think what she's suggesting, or what the video is suggesting, is that you need like a freak hoe.
No, you don't need a freak hoe because here's the thing: as a man. Women will want you to lead them. And women are already freaks. Why do you think 50 Shades of Grey is like the best-selling book of all time?
You act like every girl can like put a dick inside her throat.
She can.
No, she can't.
It's not that hard.
No, she can't.
She believes she can do it.
I mean, like Trillsteen here was saying, I don't know why I included your last.
Thanks, man. It means you like me.
There you go. We will take the trade-off.
We'll take the trade-off.
Yes, of course. If a woman slept with 1,000 men, is she probably... like from a technical point of view, like is her dick sucking going to be better? Sure, probably. Is she going to know what she's doing better? Sure, probably. We will take the trade-off. Give us a virgin girl over a girl who slept with 50 dudes who like knows how to suck your dick a bit better. Like we will take the trade-off because sex goes beyond just the pure physical stimulation. There's just like with women, there's a psychological component.
Connection,
There's a psychological component, and it's like it's just more of a turn on. It's more attractive if the girl hasn't been ran through.
Anything.
What's that?
It's more attractive if a girl doesn't know anything.
Innocence.
But I feel like guys
men value
watch
sexual
porn
purity and innocence.
And accept like they want a certain way of like how everything looks. So like if it doesn't look like that, they're gonna get bored or they're not gonna.
Here's what Andrew Tate said in the video. If you were paying attention, women have no fucking clue what men want in women, and the three of you have also proved that. You guys have no idea, and that's a little frustrating to men and Andrew Tate because it's like if you guys look beautiful. You did your hair, your makeup. If you prioritize your appearance so much. For men, because you don't pretend you do it for you do it for men. Why on earth do you seem to be either have no idea what men want or be so confident in your wrong answer. Like, we're giving you the answer key to the test, and you keep guessing.
I think it's because they don't really have to know what a man wants.
Yeah, because we'll fuck you anyway.
At least at this point in their lives.
Yeah, because you said, like, why did your boyfriend stay with you? Because you're hot. Probably true.
And also, you note there at the beginning, too, with the whole trade-off component of this, the guy was asking him, oh, well, would you rather have a one-night stand with a girl with one body or a girl with 10 bodies? She's going to give you a way freakier night. And every guy besides that dude said, no, give me a virgin.
Of course.
No, give me the girl with the low body
Obviously.
count. So, I mean, and we'll ask you guys, Jason, even for a one-night stand, would you prefer hooking up with a girl who's a virgin or a girl who slept with 50 guys?
Yeah, I can't. I like girls that are promiscuous. I'm just inherently unattracted to them, and it's like,
yeah.
And it's not even like you have to know. It's just it's a
like
lifestyle.
a feeling.
It's not even just the act.
They give off a hoe
like
vibe.
Girls that are promiscuous.
The hoey vibe.
You can tell.
They got hoe energy.
What about you, Michael Trillsteen?
As a man of God, I would want the woman to be a virgin as opposed to a whore.
Same. Give me a virgin, even for a one-night stand.
Yeah.
I don't like one-night stands. I mean, I'd rather pursue it.
I've never liked one-night stands either.
What's the point? It's a waste of time.
I've always preferred, as you said, continuity. The thing I was trying to say before is I'll still smash just because I'm not as pure as you are, but I would prefer them to have a low body count. I would prefer them not to be a hoe. Of course, those are my preferences, you know. And I'm fortunate to have settled down with a woman who was not very promiscuous in her past. And she told me the reason she wasn't was she never wanted to be. Like, that's the thing. Like, women don't. And again, when a woman's really comfortable with you, the way Christina is with me, she'll reveal the truths that you guys are either hiding consciously or unconsciously. You don't want to sleep with a ton of men. You're not biologically programmed for it. But because we do, you think it's unfair that society views it as...
It is.
Maybe. But there's a lot of things that are unfair. It's unfair that men are expected to pay all the dates. It's unfair that men die more in combat. It's unfair that more men die faster. There's a lot of things that are unfair about the world. But it's not useful to complain.
What's that?
I feel like women die faster.
No,
men die like 5 years earlier than women on average. It's the other way around.
The point,
I mean, you can.
It's okay.
I mean, there's like a ton of things there's a ton of things women get that are it's unfair to men. But
the point is, we can debate what's fair all day, but what is the truth of the world, and then adapt accordingly. You know, take this information. You can ignore it and say it's the other way around, even given a statistic, and then just live in fairyland. Or you can embrace the truth and say, I might not like the fact that I'm considered a hoe if I have a high body count, and that if a man has a high body count, he's cool. But that's what it is. Therefore, what am I going to do? And for women, I think the best move is to have a low body count and try your best to hear what men say and what they want, and don't tell them that's not what they want, because we're giving you the answer key, ladies. We really are. And the reason we don't believe you when you say what you want is we've experienced women saying they want a nice guy that never challenges them, and when we're that, we get friend zoned. Women like guys that challenge them. Women like guys that are aggressive. Women like guys that lead. Therefore, based on experience and your behavior, we say they're not really, when they say what they want, they don't really know.
I'm getting lost.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, let's just, we got Mike Davis here with the $10 soup chat. These girls are boneheads. Men will say their preferences and they'll be like, nah. Imagine if a woman said she wanted a man who's successful, handsome, and Mike Davis, you almost got me there. And a fat, lazy blank was like, nah, not true.
You almost got him twice, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, men don't shame women for their standards. Women will say, I want a guy who's tall. I want a guy who's this. I want a guy who's that. I want a guy who's successful, ambitious. All these traits, right? No, there's not guys out here who are like Men, okay, for example, height. Most women are attracted to men who are tall, at least taller than them. At least their height or taller. There's not men out here denying that that's true. Men acknowledge the reality that women are attracted to tall men. They might dislike it. A short guy might say, that kind of sucks. Like, I'm having trouble dating women because they want guys who are 6 feet and above.
True.
But they acknowledge, yeah, women like tall dudes. Like, it's happened.
Reality.
Similarly, men value sexual purity in women. We don't want promiscuous women. And I think it's very hard.
Yeah, if you guys run into guys that like claim they don't care about how many dudes you've slept with, I'm telling you, that's a red flag or it's cap. Yeah.
Yeah, very good point, Mike Davis. So, I don't know, did you get a chance to react to the video, or I forgot if you got to give your take?
I forgot. But I want to say one thing.
Go ahead.
To
sure.
Trill. I understand where you're coming from, and I think it's gross that like women do put themselves out there like that a lot.
Sure.
I'm not one of those, but it's their business. That's just how I see it. So I'm like, well, people should do what they want.
Right.
I think the problem is that guys don't shame it really, because really, like, guys don't slut shame like that, like in public. Like, you don't really see it in mainstream, like guys slut shaming girls. It's usually
to his point. Before you say that is true, Fresh and Fit started a podcast 2 years ago, kind of talking about this stuff that most people don't talk about. And the reason they grew 1 million loyal subscribers that fast was they were filling a vacuum for men that felt like they weren't heard. And this is, women will never understand this because, you don't know what it's like to be a guy, but it feels like, not saying it's true, so merch, that society seems to have this thing where they have all of this women empowerment stuff and nobody seems to give a fuck about men. Nobody seems to give a fuck about men's mental health or men's needs on a global scale. And that's not us complaining, but that's the reason why we're starting to speak up.
All right, like, this is kind of annoying me, but like, you guys in the chat that are saying this about Jason, like, you guys are just bands. Like, sorry, but he's dating an adult woman, and if you're gonna start levying these false accusations against Jason that are fucking preposterous because he's dating an adult woman, sorry, that's an insta ban. So
you're good, Brian. You're good, man. No
They're just making
taken.
jokes. They're just making jokes.
Nah, like, that's weird.
I mean, it's wrong, but I mean, people are talking shit about me too in there. It's fine.
Anyways, okay, so we're gonna wrap. Final thoughts or questions. This is an opportunity for you guys if you have a final thought or question. Natalie.
Follow my Instagram. I love you flowers. X.
Okay.
No.
No what?
No final thought. Go ahead.
Okay, so what are the 3 top things that men desire in a woman?
That's a great
top
question.
3.
So I would say, I mean, low body count, bring us peace.
Yes.
And top 3, hold on. Low body count, bring us peace. That's kind of ties into femininity. Let's say low body count, bring us peace, physically attractive.
I would
not in that order necessarily.
I would co-sign those 3. I guess if I have to add to it, I would say polite. And by polite, I mean polite to my family, polite to my friends. Like, don't, I hear sometimes, well, I'm not rude, I'm just shy. And like, that's cap. You can be a polite, shy person. So I would say polite. I would say open-minded, and I don't mean open legs. I mean open-minded, meaning, but I want to give the 3 of you credit. You've been very open-minded. I know we're saying things that you don't agree with, but you're at least listening, and that's open-minded. Whereas a lot of women, you've said they've come off this show, you guys are misogynist, and they'll run away, and that's whack. That's closed-minded. So open-minded, polite, and the third one I'll say is appreciative, because as a guy, we love to give, or at least I love to give. And I want someone that genuinely appreciates it. So appreciative, manners, polite, all that good stuff.
I'd probably say attractive is the most important, because like most guys aren't going to talk to you if they don't find you attractive.
Yeah.
And then second, I'd probably say low body count, like hasn't been around too much. And then last one I'd say is respectful, like respect.
Yeah.
Because I would say like most girls don't respect most guys nowadays, and there's kind of just a general lack. And I'm Korean, so like I was raised on respecting your elders, and like that's a very big philosophy in our culture.
Beautiful.
So it's kind of crazy to see how like young women will talk to like grown men, like because that's just foreign to me. Because we're taught like if someone's older than you, you kind of just give them some respect, like off rip.
Yeah.
Word.
Well said, bro.
Word. Let me just do this shout out really quick. We
real.
have Daral. Thank you so much, man, for the 18 British pounds. Really appreciate your support throughout the show tonight. I don't know if this is your first time tuning in. Your name is new to me, but really appreciate your support, man. Thank you guys, and thank you everybody else for the support. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And yeah, guys, it was kind of I don't know. It started off a little rough. I was kind of in a bad mood just because we had flakes. We actually had. I didn't mention this. Yeah, so we had. I had 6 girls total flake for today.
That's crazy,
6
bro.
girls
That's
flake.
fucking nuts.
Yeah, so like I'm coordinating with people like last minute, and guys, every single show I'm dealing with like at least anywhere from 2 to 4 people flaking. I'm doing a lot of talent coordination.
Yeah.
I definitely would like to try to bring on someone that can do that. I have someone help me like reach out to people, but like actually scheduling people, coordinating people, that's been on me. That actually takes up a lot of my time. I wish I freed up a bit of time so I could like better prepare my notes. Yeah. I spend more time doing talent coordination than I do like preparing for shows and like going over the material and stuff. So I wish I had more time on that. But yeah, we had 2 girls. This has never happened before.
So crazy.
Show up to the studio and then leave. Like, and there wasn't like an argument or anything.
No.
They just like got cold feet or something. They were nervous to go on. But it's just like
they took advantage of your hospitality is what they did.
Yeah, and it was a major inconvenience because it's like it's just a waste of time.
It was extremely wrong and rude and fucked up, and they should be ashamed of themselves.
And it's just like, I don't know. Maybe I got.
May God have mercy on their souls. I don't know if they're going to go to heaven after this one.
Oh my God. Yeah, they're into the bowels of hell they go.
Yes.
So let's see.
Can they see that?
Yeah.
I don't know. It might not be super visible.
Go for it.
Okay. Anyways, that's a shout out to Leonardo DiCaprio. Thank you, man. So last chance, final thoughts. Did that answer your question? What men are?
Did I get better at delivering it calmly?
Yeah, it was great.
Okay,
great.
Cool. No, I'm really working on that.
Honestly, like just don't be like those girls in those videos we watched.
Yeah,
that's like a perfect example of
and don't do anything Natalie recommended.
This is a great discussion. Boys should stop being judgmental.
Oh no, not even based on their opinions, but based on her tone of voice, like the language she's using.
It was very aggressive.
Very like aggressive, and it's just not.
You know what's funny is that chick. She actually made a decent half point. I forgot what it was, but there was something that she said that I sort of agreed with. Well, one thing I like is that she was at least honest with her opinion. But outside of that, the tone, like guys, we don't really respond well to female disrespect. And by not respond well, I mean we're going to stop talking to you. When a woman disrespects a man or doesn't have manners or we'll just check out. We'll just check out. Oh, I went for the...
Oh, shit. My bad.
Fuck. We'll just check out. We don't like when funny enough, because you guys were asking about the throuple situation. When one of my girls is tripping, I don't respond. Like I'm not going to get...
You start loving the other girl. Like you shouldn't have anything to say.
Right. It's like competition anxiety. That's actually why it sort of worked. This one's acting up. He's giving more attention to the one that's being submissive. I better clean my act up.
You're fucking 2 girls. Like shut up.
Ooh. Spicy.
Why does that make you upset?
Because you're like, oh my God, body count, and then you're like fucking 2 girls at the same time.
Oh gosh.
But that doesn't mean. But the problem is, you just said you're accepting of all people and what they do, so you're not accepting of my.
Yeah, so why aren't you? Like you.
No. I never said I was accepting of all lifestyles. You said you were accepting of all lifestyles. Now you're not accepting mine.
So you weren't either. Y'all weren't accepting.
It's different.
She's trying to say he's being hypocritical.
But it's different.
Yeah, it's different though.
It's different between men and women because it's difficult for men to get laid, and it's very, very easy for women to get laid.
That's a fact.
Agree or why did you laugh? Maybe you agree.
His face, sorry.
Oh, okay.
He was just like
I
so
got a funny
overwhelmed.
face.
Yeah.
I've
said I
heard
was
that
ugly.
before, but I feel we feel different as
Merch.
women. We feel like guys can get it anywhere, so it's weird. There's
Okay.
a disconnect
I mean,
in
it's,
that.
it's typically the guys you want can get it.
Yeah, the guys you want can get it. Like, 6 foot, 6 pack, money.
Yeah, the guys
It's-
you don't want are struggling.
No, it's
Yeah.
okay.
The
so-
majority of men are not having sex.
Well, you think I want to ask the girls this. So you think that it's easier for men to get laid?
I think so, but I've
That's
heard
fi-
different.
That's fine if you
Yes,
think that.
there's
so
prostitutes
you
out
think it's
there.
different?
Yeah, I think they can just go outside and.
Wait,
Nah.
into the microphone. Wait, so
sorry.
So you think it's easier for men to get laid, correct?
Yes.
Okay, what about
Yes,
you?
like how did you find the other girl and how?
Hold on. We'll get to that. Is it easier for men or women to get laid? Go ahead.
Men, definitely.
Easier for men to get
Definitely.
laid. Okay.
She said definitely.
Go ahead.
Think about it a little bit.
Hold on.
Hang on.
Hold on.
Hold on, brother. Hold on.
Natalie, is it easier for men or women to get laid?
Men.
Okay.
Okay. I'll come in on this. So
Wow.
So, has a guy ever made you wait for sex?
No.
No.
Well, yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Because there's like a time where I'm wanna like go at it and he's not ready and like fine.
For the first time? Okay, that's fine. I'm sure it happens. Have you ever made a guy wait for sex?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so if it's easier to get laid as a guy, but no guy has ever made you wait for sex, you've made guys wait for sex. Let me ask another question. Paisley, do you want to have sex tonight?
No.
With me?
No.
Okay.
What? What is
I'd,
that?
I see your
I'd have
point.
I'd have sex with you tonight if you were so inclined, but
I think
alas.
I
Gotta be
said-
open to your sexuality.
I mean, perhaps it's all the toxic things I've been saying the entire night, but point is that any one of you could download Tinder tonight,
Right.
and get a guy tonight. It's 11 p.m. You could get laid tonight on Tinder.
I see your point.
It might not be the most optimal suitor of your choice, but I would say you could still get like a fairly decent looking dude, decently attractive guy to sleep with you tonight. If I download Tinder tonight, maybe like in a week or two, I can set up a date. There's a 50% chance that she's going to flake on me.
Yeah.
And then on the
There's
date,
100% chance she'll be late.
that is a very good point, Mr. Trillsteen. And then from there, she's going to make me wait 2 or 3 dates. Like most average women can get sex on demand. Average men cannot get sex on demand.
Most men are not getting laid, ladies.
Yeah, actually, there are more men who are reporting either virginity or not having had sex in the past year. I think it's like 33% of men are in the past year have either not had sex or are virgins.
I mean, yeah.
Just think about how many men you guys like reject.
Good.
Yeah. You just rejected this handsome fella.
You
He's
just-
got 4 million YouTube subscribers. He's
I
got
just got
clout. And he's got a huge penis.
It's average at best.
So why did you turn him down?
Well, it's not really what I meant. I meant like.
No.
It's
Why'd you
not
turn him down,
hard.
though? Why don't you want to sleep with him?
Why would I say that on a podcast?
It's just to make a point.
I'm too pale. I'm very
No,
pale.
but I'm just curious because he would sleep with you. You wouldn't sleep with him. Why is it not a fair question to ask? Why don't you want to?
Because we just met like.
Because you just met. Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's what we're talking.
Exactly.
Is it easier for men or women to get laid? Is the thing.
You all said definitely men. Easier for them. And now you're saying we just met. I don't want to sleep with you. Whereas we just met and we'll sleep with you right now. So it's easier for you. It's not easier for us.
Let me ask you guys this question. Do you think it might not be like the top guy of your choosing? Do you think tonight, if you guys downloaded a dating app, that you could get laid? If you put some effort into it, you could get laid tonight if you downloaded Tinder. Do you think you could get laid?
Yeah.
What about you?
If I tried hard.
Come, Natalie.
You have an OnlyFans. You have simps everywhere.
No, like no.
Natalie, okay, here's the thing. You're a very attractive woman. you could get laid. I could be your agent. I could get you laid for you.
Yeah.
I'll go talk to a guy. I'll be the gay best friend.
Yeah,
I'll go up
me
to
too.
a dude. Boom.
I'm actually gay, so it would work.
And beyond just dating apps, you guys could go to a bar. You could go to a nightclub. You could get laid tonight. That's not a given for dudes. That's not a given.
That's scary. Like you're risking your life.
Risking your life? Are you talking about HIV? Wait, what are you?
I didn't hear what she said.
She says risking your life. I think she's talking about the HIV.
I think her brain is computing
Like one night
statements
stands,
a little
I
late.
don't think like women are gonna be out there willing to like meet some random guy and do that. Like it's gonna take like.
Therefore, it's easier for women to get laid than men.
The point is like if you were to go out and look for a one night stand, it'd be very easy.
Yeah.
For you to
I
get
think
that.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So
I
do you take back your statement that it's easier for men?
I
okay,
do.
so you
I
do. Okay.
Because most of you guys require some kind of investment from a guy before that happens. Yeah.
Again, yeah. I mean, but this is the point, and this is why it's a good thing that we're talking. It's like, okay.
You know what? Let's pull up the video. Eric, can you pull up the? We'll do these videos and then we'll wrap.
W Brian in the chat, please. W Brian.
Can you pull up the video of
Brian.
Andrea asking? Go ahead.
Would you have sex with me?
Oh my god.
I've seen this.
It's his video.
No? Ready, please? You can just kind of lay there, and I'll just do my thing.
Why not?
Okay, let's go. I just want to ask you guys if you would be down to have sex with me.
I will definitely have sex with you.
Like literally right now.
Where do you
I'm
want
not
to go?
joking.
I
Your
want
house
to
is like right over there.
I'll go with you right now.
Right now?
Right now.
Are you down?
Yeah, why not?
Let me know if this is too forward. If you would have
They're
sex
not
with me.
asking for a body count.
Hold on, I'm on the. Mom, can I call you back?
Mom?
Maybe you'd want to have sex with me.
Yes.
Yeah? Like right now? Like literally my house is like right over there.
Sure.
You want to have sex with me?
Are you out of your mind?
Well, maybe a little bit.
You been
In
drinking?
kind of the best way. Oh, no, I'm completely sober.
You out of your mind?
In the best kind of way.
Come to my house once.
Okay. You want to have sex with me?
Are you... What?
Yes. I'm serious. Like my house is like right there.
Alright, I'm down.
Okay, let's do it. You want to have sex with me?
Yeah.
And my house is like right over there.
I don't know if this is serious. Would you like to hang out with us first?
Not
You want
really.
us to go do it
I'm
right
sorry,
now?
Yeah, just it'll be like really quick, like 15 minutes.
That's totally fine with me.
Okay. All right, ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I better not be getting robbed right now.
Okay, so that was a video that we produced many years ago, almost 10 years ago, here in Isla Vista.
Goat.
You might recognize it. Eric, can you play my version now?
Oh boy.
Yeah, Brian asking.
Oh no, we're gonna get some L's.
Did you speak English? I just thought you were really cute. And I want to know if you wanted to have sex. No. Okay.
Quite rude.
I just thought you were cute, and I want to know if you wanted to have sex.
No.
No. I thought you were really cute, and I want to know if you want to have sex with me. And I want to know if you want to have sex. Did you guys speak English at all? Where you from?
Australia.
Oh, Australia, cool. You guys are really cute.
Okay.
And I want to know if you guys want to have sex. Do you want to have sex? No? Have sex?
Yeah.
I just thought you were cute, and I just want to know if you wanted to have
I'm
sex.
just trying to find my friend. No, thank you.
Thank you. All right, mate. Have sex with me.
Are you stupid or?
I'm a little stupid.
Do you wanna lie on the ground or not?
Right now?
Yes.
What do you mean lie on the ground?
Then we gonna slap you very hard. Yes?
When I'm on the ground or before?
That's not what you're gonna ask a lady.
No.
Oh. I'm not from around here, so I don't know the custom.
Are you German?
Okay, so that was me in Amsterdam getting fucking rejected. You know what?
It was worse than that though. It was like eye rolls, get out of my way,
Oh, like
fuck you.
laugh, yeah.
Whereas the men, even if they're gonna smile and come here, whatever. Like
Yeah.
that clearly demonstrates his point.
You got me there. You did.
Have I changed your mind, Natalie?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
I like that.
W. Brian.
Yeah. I mean, you know what's crazy? I think I am that video series I did, I think that makes me the most publicly rejected man in the history of the world.
I don't know, dude. I'm pretty close.
Publicly rejected.
Publicly, you're right.
Publicly rejected. Like, no dudes have posted their L's like I have.
Well, why don't I join you, Natalie? Would you like to have sex with me?
Jesus.
No.
Natalie has a boyfriend.
Okay. Kiki. All right. So now I've been through 4. So how much more do I need to be rejected publicly to get to your ranks?
96.
I think like 200 more.
Okay, I can do that.
Actually, no, I did 200 plus 100. You gotta do 300 total.
I'll get 300.
Okay, all right.
Should I make a video about that? Like getting rejected by 300
post on your YouTube
girls?
channel.
Okay, sure.
Post on your links in the description. Okay, so is it easier to get laid as a guy or as a girl?
As a girl.
As a girl.
As a girl.
Oh, okay. See, we got some common ground here. That's a
beautiful.
That's a good note to end the show on. Anyways, we're gonna wrap up there. Let me get these super chats and then we're gonna be out. Okay, so we got. Did I do this one?
Yeah.
Didn't we get another one from Mike Davis?
Did we?
Yeah. Mike Davis, thank you for the $10 super chat. Only tuned in for a few tonight, but I could already tell Natalie was a major nuisance for the chat tonight. When you have a legend like Trillsteen on, you got to do better than these bona fide scrubs.
Thank you, Mike Davis.
We had a lot of flakes tonight, unfortunately. Like, I really tried to put together a good panel, but unfortunately those 2 girls left. I think they would have been good, but we had 2 girls come into the studio and just walk out for no real apparent cold feet, I think, but whatever.
And then we had another girl on the panel that just left.
Oh yeah, Anna just
a self-castle
family
emergency. How did she know? She didn't look at her phone.
Did she leave before you talked about Trump or after?
Before.
Okay.
I didn't mention Trump.
All right, we got Milos Track here with the sign me up. I'll be a guest and help out from Australia. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it. What time is it over there in Australia, man? It must be.
Depends on the part you're in. My sister lives in Perth, Australia.
Yeah, Perth.
So,
yeah.
No.
And Daryl, I don't know. Did I already get this one? Thank you for the.
You've hit that 3 times. You love that one.
I love that guy. What a fucking legend. All right, guys. Okay.
Thank you for having me, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming on. Thank you to the wonderful, the 3 girls that
we had a great
did
panel.
make it.
Great panel.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was okay. My energy.
Yeah, I think the energy was a little off because of the beginning.
I was kind of upset.
You were
with
a little
the 2
upset.
girls. I mean, they were kind of buzzkills. Like, they came with the bad energy and they were all like, freaking out and shit. And I was like, oh man, it's just like, I was almost worried that it was going to taint.
Well, I'm glad they left then. Well, you know, I'll give the flowers to the girl that self-castled herself. At bare minimum, she went out with me and we tried to get more girls for the show. So
you know what?
She did do
She's
that.
been on the show before. I think it might have been legit.
Do you think it was? How did she know though?
She went to the bathroom and then she came back.
Oh, I see.
It's been raining all day too.
Yeah. So I don't think we should jump to conclusions. She's cool and is cool.
You know what? I enjoyed getting rejected by girls with her. So
yeah, I was definitely a bit.
So my number's
flustered.
actually probably around 10 now.
Yeah.
I gotta get 300.
Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. You could have been doing anything else, but you're here with me. I appreciate that. We will be live again Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific. Guys, like the video and leave a comment on your way out for the algorithm.
Please.
Big thank you to the wonderful panel tonight. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Jason. Thank you guys as well. I think we're going to need a translator next time Natalie comes on the show, but just teasing. I'm teasing Natalie. Much love, much love. So yeah, thank you guys thanks. Jesus Christ. Thanks to the panel. Thank you guys for watching. And
thank you guys.
Yeah, we will see you guys next time.
Peace. Much love, everybody.